Howdy, howdy. How are you doing? Welcome in, everybody. Let's see who we have in here. Hold on, I gotta get this up. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We have Watsaku. We have Grackle Second. Welcome in. Grib Baboof. Cheeto. Mirutsi. Welcome in. How y'all doing? Alright, listen. I'm sorry I'm late. I was even later than I said I would be. It's been a very exhausting week. And I slept in, and then I had lunch, and I watched Space Jam with Mr. Beans. So that was nice, okay? So, you know, that's what it is. Here, let me put this on. No, do not add smart recommendations. I do not want your smart recommendations, okay? So, that sounds great. It was good. It was, I haven't watched Space Jam since I was a child. I'm gonna be honest. And it's funny how Mr. Beans the whole time was like, he's such a bad actor. He's kind of, Michael Jordan's not, he's not the greatest actor, right? But The new Space Jam or the original? It is the original. I don't know that I've ever watched the new Space Jam. Does Mr. Beans like Galaxy Quest? I don't know. I don't know if he's watched it. To be fair, I don't know if I've watched it either, right? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I actually have to put something in the oven real quick. I just heard the oven beep. Cat, yes. The cat is here. The cat is in a crate. You know, he's living his best life. Okay, I'm not gonna bother him. I'm gonna sit over here so that you can see Cat. Okay, I'm ignoring any criticisms of Space Jam. For the record, it is perfect, and we all know this. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. It is a very good movie. It's an excellent movie. I mean, it's dated in the sense that, like, you know, the quality of the animations, and not animations, but like the 3D and stuff, you know, like that sort of stuff doesn't really hold up too much, you know what I mean? At least someone is. True. Okay. Now, can't hear you. Wait. Better? Okay. Hey, Chris Speaks. Welcome in. Okay, I'm actually glad you're here because I think we do need to address something real quick, okay? So, Grackle, my man. You yeah. So okay, I want to clear the record by saying this is my impression of the events that happened last stream, okay? So I wanna start with that because I don't want it to be ambiguous as to why everything is happening the way it is, okay? So last stream, and even prior to this, actually, if you want to go a bit further and say, I know that you and Cho have been pretty like sniping at each other more than usual, okay? And that's fine. I've never stopped people from like arguing in my chat. I know tensions have been high, all of that shit, okay? And I also know that one of the things that Cho would do when he was arguing with you is to do the whole you're 41 and work at Walmart thing, which I'm gonna say is mean. It's very mean. I wouldn't do it, okay? But it's also not something that I would tell, like, it's just mean, right? That's all that it is. It's mean and it's petty. And on one hand, it's like, I wouldn't do it, and I kind of almost feel bad for being the person who initially asked you what you do for a living. Hey, McFiston, I'm gonna come to you in just a second, okay? Thank you, though. So, and yeah, I feel bad for like being the person who asked you what you do for a living.
All I want for my birthday is a big booty hoe, icebeans.
Jesus Christ. But, and you know, and I wouldn't have asked you if I knew that it would have ever been like used as a point of pain, right? But that doesn't mean that like you get to be anti-Semitic in return, right? And I'll say, I know tensions, I know y'all went off the fucking rails, but like, man, that is not acceptable, right? The ban, you got banned. It wasn't for ban evasion, okay? Your account's been, if I'm understanding this correctly, you've gotten It's not an indefinite ban. It's not a ban. It's not a ban for ban evasion. It's a ban for hate speech. Okay? And I just want to make that clear that, like, I don't want it to come across as like, oh yeah, you've been narked on, because that's simply not true. Okay? There are absolutely people. Are there people here who would narc on you? Sure, but that's not what happened. And I'm gonna be honest. I think you deserve to get that ban. And as much as I've been sitting here like thinking about like what to do, but I think it's fairly clear that you do need to face the consequence of your actions. We're not narcs. No, I'm just saying that, like, I don't want to say that nobody would ever do that, you know, because that's not true. Keep it simple. Sure. I think you can be better, and I do want you to be better, but it also means that you can't be anti-Semitic in people's chats. That's it. That's kind of it. And like, I'm not even going as far as some people. I'm not saying that this is. I think if somebody were to come away from that conversation thinking that you've been like harboring anti-Semitic thoughts all this time and that you've just been really good at like holding your tongue and being quiet, I'm gonna be honest. I can't blame them. You know, why like, hold on, why I can't blame them for somebody coming across with that conclusion. You know what I mean? Like, so while I don't think that you are a Nazi, and I don't think that you like I can't like think this shit. It's really really hard for me to say. Like, I can't defend that. You know what I mean? Like, that's I think ultimately that is the problem, is that even if I were to sit here and be like, well, I know he's not a Nazi, right? Like, I can't sit here and say, yeah, I can't cover for that. You know, I can't cover for that, and I can't excuse it away. And I think somebody put it to me. I don't remember who exactly, but somebody put it to me. I think honestly, funnily enough, it was Leonard. Okay? If I cover for you, if I dismiss this, I'm not giving you like the agency of a full person who gets the consequences of your actions. You know what I mean? This is the thing, Grackle. I think that you can absolutely expect a response, right? I think the response, particularly, okay, this is the thing. Particularly if you'd even come to me and being like, this is actually bothering me that you're like letting Cho use these insults or whatever. He was doing it openly for a full month and no one cared because I'm here to be laughed at and mocked, like Rezi says. And look, I think seriously, I think that is something you can talk about. If you think I'm being unfair, if you think I'm being, if you think that I'm being like actually a bad person and doing something bad, you can say that. The even if you've been pushed, I don't think that it doesn't excuse this. Do you see that part? You know what I mean? Hey, Raging Tomato, welcome in. How you doing? Please do not take this as a hint to do privately. No, yeah, absolutely. How you been, Sarah? But yeah, I just think, yeah, no, this is the thing though, Grackle. I think you need to, I don't think you, okay, I know what Rezi said. Okay. I like you in my chat. I've always liked you in my chat. I've always defended you in my chat. Right? So I think that that's the thing, is that like this situation happened while I was on streaming. I was streaming, couldn't really think about it. in the middle of shit, right? So my thing is trying to get your butt in another debate. Yes, Sarah, I did see you. I'm so sorry, I never got back to you. I will DM you today though. We'll figure it out. But yeah, that's the thing though, Grackle. I think you need to think about it a bit. I like, again, I don't know what to say, you know? I think, okay, I have to think about this more, okay? Because on one hand, I'm so beyond, like, you know, I think you do need a ban from my chat, right? As to whether it's permanent, I don't think, I'm always gonna lean towards no, but that's only because A, I like you, and also I want to believe that you can be better, you know? So, I think, I will say I have to think about it, okay? Do we have a new head mod yet? Well, what about the... So Beans gets an apology, Cho gets an apology. What about the actual hurt party? Me. Look, I think everyone needs to chill out, okay? I think that you, especially Grackle, you do need to take some time and reflect on how you've approached this. I don't think that you're wrong in being mad, and I don't think you're wrong in being hurt, but you unless you are truly, like, actually anti-Semitic, you have to realize that's not an okay thing to do, period. Right? That's I think that's the end of it, right? Especially when you know, like, the political climate we're in, like, I don't know, dude. It's one thing to make fun of people's, like, situations, and it's another thing entirely. Did I miss some big drama? No, we're chewing out one of our more controversial chatters. We're being gracked. Yes, that is the common terminology. And I think this is the thing, is that I think you have to realize, I think, that what you have done has, like, hurt the people who liked you, and also, like, you know, you've hurt yourself. I think you have hurt yourself, because, like, now you have to regain the trust of people, you know what I mean? If you will ever regain the trust of certain people. But anyways, I'm not going to harp. I don't want it to actually turn into, like, a fucking condescending lecture, okay? I am glad that you're saying that you are sorry, and I think you and Chodle need to have a conversation. I think you need to start using DMs not to slur at people, but just to even, like, hash things out with people. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I think you need to fucking get over this, like, fear of, like, whatever, right? Just, like, DM people. If someone's hurting you and you actually think that there's an issue, you can always DM me and be like, hey, I don't like what somebody did. This goes for anybody. Would he even be saying that if he wasn't banned? Well, he's not banned, if that makes sense. He's not banned yet, if that makes sense. And that's the other thing too, Grackle, is that this was the other part that I think rubbed people the wrong way and made them think, because it did turn out like, you know, the way you acted afterwards too was like somebody narked on me, which that's not the point. You understand that, right? Like, that's not the point. The point was that you were banned because of the things you said. But I'll give it to you that you didn't know what people were banning for. I will say that I do not like this idea of banning somebody for like ban evasion or whatever if your issue with them is actually that they were saying that they were doing something else, if they were doing something you didn't like. I don't like that. That's not okay. Okay, that's it. It's relevant. Yeah, I understand that it's relevant. I just said, and I understand that it's relevant. And again, I don't think that I don't like it, right? And while I can't police it specifically, I can't like actually force somebody to not do it, right? But I can say I don't condone it and I don't want people to do it. If you've got an issue and it's like not like a bannable offense or something, and it's happening on my stream, and yeah, if you have an issue with it, bring it to me. We literally had this conversation last month when we were talking about Russia. Remember? When we talked about Russia and people came up and were talking to me about like fucking Russia bots or whatever the hell else. We had a conversation about it, you know? Chodle himself, okay, then bring it to me. You understand that, right? Anyways, I'm not gonna harp on it too much, okay? I think you do need a break, okay? Wait, people talking about the age stuff when not 3 days ago Chai did the same thing. Yeah, but that's different. You understand that, right? Chai was fucking memeing, but that's not that has nothing to do with this. All right, listen, man. Okay. I love you, but you do need to take a break. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it. All right. Godspeed, man. I've said it before, Grackle will be the last one on the server and everyone's saying they will be like they're all terrorists. I think as compensation, Chorley should be the new head mod. No, I don't think that Joe has not been his best either, okay? I think Cho also needs to do better, and to my credit, I remember talking to him about this before, you know, about like his particular use. Yeah, it's not the same. Absolutely not the same. But what did Cho do? Cho basically more or less like he did engage in the whole like 41 in Walmart thing, which I understand is a pain point, especially if you're using, I understand if you're a leftist and that's what you don't think that people should be judged according to what they do if it's an honest living, and you know, yeah, I understand. It's not, I don't think it's it's mean, but it's legal, right? It's mean, but it's not like fucking bigoted. At least I don't think so. Anyways, okay, I do want to move on. Okay, I don't want to like, I don't want to rehash this if Grackle's not here too, whatever. But I do appreciate that he's said what he said. Okay, all right, got to the final season. Who will stop our degeneracy? That's a good question. Who will stop our degeneracy? Welcome in everybody else who came in. Okay. I vote we ban Ergi. No, I'm the new Grackle. You will not be the new Grackle. Does anyone remember speaking speaking of and also moving on from Grackle? Does anyone remember whatever happened to all those Grackle accounts that happened? Oh, I'm sorry. One more thing. Okay, real quick. I'm so sorry. Okay, Grackle, if you are still listening, which, you are always welcome to watch my channel, and, you will be banned for now. But like, you are welcome to watch my channel. And if you are, and also whenever your Twitch account does get unbanned, okay, please do not do the thing. Please don't do a panda. Please don't do a panda. I don't want, I don't want it to be where we're sitting here trying to figure out if this new chatter that's hanging around is Grackle. And if that happens, you definitely are not. You're not. If you do that, and especially if we figure out, hey, this is actually a Grackle alt, then that is permaban. That's like instant permaban, okay? That's it. Like, I won't even consider your behavior or whatever. I don't want you coming back on an alt, okay? If I want you coming back, it's because I've decided that, like, you've, whatever. You've repented, oh fuck, what else? Your account is reinstated, all that shit, okay? Do not come back on a account alt like Panda, please. Alright, that's it. Grackle has been deported from the icebox. He was never in the icebox, which, by the way, if you're not in the icebox, you should be in the icebox. Alright. Okay, I need a distraction. Let's see, what Saku? I'm so sorry, Saku. No, do not do that. Please, guys, I seriously would like it to be where we're not baiting people. I don't want that to be our I don't want that to be our modus operandi, you know what I mean? Okay, also, hold on. I hate that this does this. Hold on. Why does it always do this? It always switches which window is active, even though, like, that was the window. Okay, so, by the way, this was the start of our stream. Okay, here, get out of here. Get out of here. Don't show people what I was Googling before stream. Don't be baiting. Yeah, it's just not great. Don't do it. Don't do it on my stream. That's it. Don't do it in other streams either. Like, because it is annoying. I know this is like housekeeping and like very meta conversations, okay? But it is very annoying when Panda comes in and is like, I am going to go ahead and say, this right now, okay? Panda memes, very funny, very, I've been enjoying engaging in the panda memes and everything, okay? But I think at this point, if I see a panda alt, I'm not going to acknowledge him in the slightest, because it's just gonna be an auto ban. And I would like for other people to do the same, because I think that this guy is just farming attention, and he's essentially escalating to other behaviors. And because of that, I'm just so over it. Auto baiting. Okay, alright, what is this actual link? Okay, what is this? Here, let me turn this down.
Just cool it with the anti-Semitic remarks.
Oh, I've forgotten.
Okay, alright. No, I should have clicked on that earlier. Oh my god, amazing. Thank you, Watsaku. Jesus Christ. Okay, now, as for the rest of stream, I don't really have a plan for the rest of stream. I'm gonna be honest. I had this whole plan for this week where I was gonna go over all of the federal worker news updates, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of don't want to do any politics today. But yes, here. What is this?
Do not come.
Okay, stop.
Do not come.
No, stop. No, why would you go straight into John Oliver? Actually, oh fuck. I'll think about it. I don't know if I'm gonna do politics still. Is my camera still, why is it? Oh, you know what? It's because it's touching the thing. Can you not touch the thing? Okay. Alright, cool. We good? Alright, neat. We be baiting. Oh, I did 0 research. You're fine, Miroti. I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna do, I am gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna do my politics tomorrow. I did like 3 hours of politics, then hit a wall and panic raided you. Wait, did you raid me today, Glitter? I'm so sorry, I missed it. And also, thank you so much, McFiston, for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay. Welcome in everybody that I didn't say hi to. I didn't realize that you rated me, but thank you so much, Glitter. I didn't even like do the thing. I don't know how to not do politics when every other day is like, cum is illegal and shooting your children is now illegal. You know, I mean, it's not that I don't want to do politics. I just don't want to focus on it right this second. Because I am also still decompressing from this week, it's been a very busy week, and a very stressful week besides. And there's now no more cat in the box. Come on, buddy. Where are you at? So I'm thinking we'll do some React stuff. Okay. I'm gonna play some Dark Souls in a bit. And we'll get back to the politics tomorrow, and we'll go from there, okay? JD Vance was sleeping for Indian racism while like his wife and kids are Indian. I did see that. I want to cover it. I just need to like put everything together. We'll do it tomorrow, okay? We'll do it tomorrow. Also, Alina Novo. Hello, can I ask you what's your microphone name? I have seen many streamers have this mic. This is the HyperX Quadcast S. I think that it is now maybe cheaper than it used to be when I bought it. I don't know if I would like, well, okay, I would not recommend it at the price point that I bought it at. I believe now it is, like, cheaper than it used to be, and so maybe now I would recommend it, but let me actually look it up. Because, don't get me wrong, it is a decent mic, I like it a lot. But as I understand it, whenever I bought it, it was somewhat overpriced for what it was. Okay, yes, I think now it's like about $100, $70 to $100, depending on the discount that you can find it at, right? And I would think when I bought it, it was like $150. I probably would not recommend it at $150. That's kind of it, because you can more important than what the mic is like the tweaking that you do afterwards, I think. Are you Indian or not if it's not private? No, it's not private. I'm natively Sri Lankan, but I've been a US citizen since 2015, so like about 10 years. Actually, it's like actually, I think it's like right up at 2 years, because I remember getting. Actually, no, it's literally been 2 years. It was this week, like 2 years ago. 10 years ago that I became a citizen. She's from Great Britain, truly. Okay, she's Dutch. I have Dutch and Portuguese ancestry. Sri Lankan. True. But yeah, I don't have a specific plan. I will be poking through my content suggestions, okay? So if y'all want to put stuff in my content suggestions, feel free to put it in the Discord and also hop in, you know? It's a good time. I saw something, we might end up talking about politics anyway, but, you know. What is this? What do we want? I can't hop in Discord, ban in Russia. By the way, is this AI art on your screen? Yeah, the AI. This was art that was made by one of our chatters of. Now all of our band our 3 most prominent band chatters. I'm sorry, it's the 1 drop rule. I didn't make it up. 1 drop of what is argue? What is this word? That's a wild boar, not a pig. Well, it's debate boar, Miruzi. It's debate boar. You know debate boar, right? Hey, Acriel. It's like a type of milk, but it's really gross. Carne milk. Carne. I mean, I figured it was buttermilk. Wait a second. It's not a. I don't think. Hold on a second. No, buttermilk is not something that you like typically drink, right? Like you drink. You use it for other stuff. Like you use it for when you're frying, like when you're like batter frying something. You use it as the. You don't know Dutch people. Wait, do Dutch people really drink buttermilk? Isn't it like creme? It's not really like creme. Like one way you can make buttermilk is by like putting like a tablespoon of white vinegar and then filling up the rest of the cup with butter. You know, and that's how you can like make buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk on hand. Like, I never buy buttermilk. I always do that trick. I like a bit of a knife fight in chat, but I'd rather be in a traffic collision than to deal with debate war. Putting some butter in milk. Well, you know, Murti, have you ever seen the, like, hand churning butter? So like you can get like heavy cream, right? Apparently you can get like heavy cream and then you like can hand churn it, or you can churn it with using like a mixer or whatever for a really long time. And then eventually the solids will kind of coagulate out and become butter, and then the remaining liquid, that is buttermilk. Hey boy meets mini, welcome in. No, because I don't live in the 1800s. Well, yeah, fair enough. I've seen South Asian aunties literally do this. I've never seen anybody do it, like, in person. But I watched this, I don't remember if it was a TikTok or whatever else. But it was just, like, a person who, like, showed kind of how easy it is to do. They got, like, some heavy cream, or it was like heavy cream from the store, and put it in their like KitchenAid. I didn't know it was an ingredient. I thought it's just for drinking. No, it's not. I have never known it as a ingredient for drinking, or sorry, I've never known it as something that you drink. I've only known it as something that you would use for other things, like what you dip like stuff into before you then put it into the flour to make batter. And for making pancake, it's used in baking quite a bit, right? You can boil milk, skim the cream, and boom, you can make ghee. Oh man, you know, that reminds me that I have not cooked with ghee for a really long time. Now that you say that, I should probably look it up and see where I can find some fucking ghee. Hey, Christopher Rollis, welcome in. Long time no see, buddy. Central Asians and Hungarians do fermented milks. Interesting. Yeah, I need to troll. I need to troll through my city a little bit harder. I found a couple of Indian stores, but not like not too much. Usually, I just like bum materials, like bum like ingredients and stuff for my mom. Forgot buttermilk pancakes, they bang. Yeah, buttermilk pancakes are pretty good. Although I haven't made pancakes in a while. I'm way more of a waffles type of person. That's kind of me. All right. What would we like to do? Gulag. What part of South Asia is you from? From up north. I'm like Sri Lankan. Um. Yeah. Review. Oh, what's this? Also, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Great name. Okay. What is this? Crepes, waffles, pancakes. Okay, wait. Hold on a second. Crepes, waffles, pancakes. Crepes are alright. Crepes are good. Crepes are only better in that they.
I'm really excited for the new movie, I exclaimed with excitement.
What is this?
Little did I know. It would be a
so
feature.
Loud. It's so loud.
A creature feature. Featuring the creature.
Look at those little legs.
Can I go to toilet, please?
Wait, what? McFiston, what is this? What the fuck? What are you? Why are you saying it like that? Well, how do I supposed to? Am I saying it wrong? Crepes? Is it not? Is that not how you say crepes? Stare. I basically live on eggs, chicken, and cherry tomatoes when I have nobody to cook for. Eggs, chicken, and cherry. Oh, cherry tomatoes are good. Eggs are expensive, my dude. Crepes? Oh, is that how you say it? Crepes? Pen and Koken. Someone calling Mr. Geek. Oh no. Wait, speaking of Mr. Geek. Okay, listen. Mr. Geek, he streams after really. Okay, so Mr. Geek had been missing for quite a bit, okay? And then he he came back and like I figured that he was probably in like wherever he fucks off to in the middle of France, and like, you know, lives on a farm or something like that. You know, he goes and stays with his mom sometime. And when he came back, I got some really good clips that I'm absolutely going to turn into alerts. Okay, this one of them is this one. Okay, here, how do I? Okay, here we go.
People say touch grass, touch grass, touch grass. This has been a bigger cry for help than anything I could have done in front of my computer. Welcome back. Only for two.
So apparently he took his computer with him, and then he got there and he realized that his laptop wasn't working. And so now he's been fucking deprived of streaming and deprived of being terminally online. This other one is great too. Here, hold on. It's so good. The scuffed audio. Ah, yes.
Listen, I'm stuck in the middle of nowhere without a PC, okay? Look at this. There's like smoke coming out of my mouth. I'm not doing fine. Me being outside is a cry for help, okay? Send help.
It's so good. It's so good, dude. I love Geek too. He's oh my god. I'm gonna turn. I don't know which one to turn. I don't know which one of them to turn into an alert, but I am going to. I like the send help part, you know. Oh god, it's so funny because he's especially if you do manage to catch one of his streams where he's out there in the countryside, he like he's going around, you know, he's talking about chopping the tree branches, you know, filling up the bird feeder, going and feeding the donkeys, going and feeding the chickens, going and blah, 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 blah. And he talks about all of that and how it's all really good for him and how he hates every single second of it. Oh my god. Imagine if Geek was in the situation and had to share Kevin in the art chat. And the best part about all of it is because Mr. Geek isn't streaming, Danabo has no idea of like what he needs to be watching. And so he's started streaming recently. Can we send him a Wonder Bread crate? Healthy Gamer GG made him do it. It's just very funny because if any of y'all know Mr. Geek, he is literally here actually I can show you exactly who Mr. Geek is, okay? He literally just I think this like encapsulates his where is it? Oh, here it is. It's right fucking here. Look. About Mr. Geek. I do shit but live. Like at any given moment you'll just like go onto his stream and there will be exactly like 1 or 2 people in his chat, period. Most of the time you'll see him either the chair will be completely empty or he will be in it but like down here, right? Like complete forehead stream. And he's either watching like Gordon Ramsay or Cops or like sovereign citizens getting arrested, or he's arguing with like chuds that come in. He'll have a very clickbait title, like, you know, America is so fucked, like, you know, Donald Trump belongs in jail. And he says he hates arguing with these people, but like he keeps doing it, so he must be like but so he's basically Hassan but with poor posture. No, he's not really Hassan at all. Like I don't think like Hassan no, Hassan, like Mr. Geek is so not content brained. Like, the reason he has TTS on in his chat is because otherwise he would forget that chat existed. Donald Trump. Oh, don't get me wrong, Christopher. I agree with most of the things he says, okay? It's just funny that he will, like, put these clickbait titles so that he gets, like, the Trumpers that come in, you know? Donald Trump belongs in a home. Listen, as much as I'd like for Mr. Donald J. Trump to have his brain finally do the thing that, you know, it's been threatened to do and just like give up on him completely, I don't think that it'll work. Also, I don't think that my stream alert actually worked in the Discord. Today at 1 o'clock, it just says, it says test, that's why. His accent is like 30% of the content. Oh, that's true. Why does anyone care about Donald Trump? Elon is our president now? Well, yeah, about that. Every day I wake up and today will be the day I get to see him, you know. Okay, go on. Okay, so the test beans worked, but it didn't work because I didn't set it up correctly. That's great. I'll do that next time. Anyways, let me see very quick what we have in our content suggestions. Cat Scary Stories compilation part 1. Holy shit. Okay, I've actually been hearing about this. Do we want...
Oh, you don't want that.
I know I said no political content, but I've heard some interesting things about this video. I've heard some interesting... It might hit too closely, though. You know what? Hold on. No, we'll come back to this later, okay? I've heard some sussy things about this video, so we'll come back to this video in a little bit, right? Oh, no.
You're a worker at a local coffee.
Luigi Mangione fan fiction is incredible. Oh, my God. Chodley and I have our disagreements, but this new arc is any better than any TV series. Good call. Yeah. No, we'll do that later, okay? I heard they were yeah. That's what I heard too, which is very strange to me. I wouldn't have thought. Hey, female Unix, thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Welcome in.
Icebean love.
thank you. Okay, let's do this. It's 30 minutes. Oh wait, I know this person though. Why am I not subscribed to them? Do you ever feel like you woke up in another timeline? No, unfortunately not, because I think that like nothing has ever happened so fast that like I thought I was like you know, nothing ever happened so fast that it would be like that, right? Why is mortal enemy of FF fresh and fit? Yeah, I don't know. I wish I could wake up in another timeline. Maybe. Their views couldn't be as offensive as their creaky MFing floor. Their floor is it is the one thing that I think that I truly have a problem with them is their fucking floor. Okay, let's watch this. I think this is good. I think this is good, like, non anything else related. I mean, it's Luigi Mangione, but that's it, you know? Don't they have a whole channel devoted to the creaky? No, I don't. Wait, was that a joke? You heard it. She's okay with the Pepe post. No, I'm not okay with the Pepe post. I don't know the extent of the Pepe posting, okay? I plead the fifth. I'm serious? Wait, they do? That's very funny if they do. Okay, also, before we get started on this video, I do have to say, the only reason that I would stretch my ears like this is so that I could put, like, stuff through it, like this. And I have actually been thinking about not going the whole way, but doing, like, a tiny one, because my earlobes already, like, the hole is kind of too big for, like, if I ever put, like, post earrings through, they do tend to slip around and fall out because they're a bit, like, the holes are a bit stretched already. ABBA, preach the floor. No. ABBA, preach in the floor. Oh, they have a channel that's just like, okay. Wait, hold on.
But I want to...
Wait, why is it just... But it's not like the floor, right? It's just ABBA... It's just like their funny second channel. Right? Okay, also, I just realized I need to... Let's see, how long have I been streaming for? About... Oh, 56 minutes? Okay, hold on. I need to take this thing out of the oven, I think. Be right back. And then we'll watch the Luigi Mangione thing, okay? Burnt again? No. Alright. Floor is an old Dutch girl's name. I don't know how you would say that name, right? Focus, yes. I will focus. Alright. We'll come back to this one, okay? Alright, let's go.
You're a worker at a local coffee shop in New York, living your childhood dream. Never in a million years did you think you would fall in love with Luigi Mangione, a killer. Luigi Mangione, the internet's favorite hot Italian sausage. Me, the internet's freaky gay amateur fanfiction historian. This week I read through nearly every single search result on Archive of Our Own and Wattpad for Luigi Mangione. My logic being AO3 is the most popular fanfiction site, Wattpad is where you're most likely to find the craziest RPF you've ever seen in your life, so I felt like I was covering my bases pretty good by investigating those 2 sites. This video is sponsored by Incogni, but more on them later. I read through all of the descriptions and tags,
I
and
guess
then
she'll
while I
say
was
it,
doing
or
that, I
they'll say it,
saved
tell-
some links to the ones that intrigued me to read a little bit more, and then over the next couple of days, I read through a bunch of them in their entirety. So a good amount of me preparing this video was just...
Amazing.
So
Also, I'm sorry, I know I'm pausing already, but, like, can I just ask, as somebody who has, gotten completely and utterly addicted to having a pop socket on the back of my phone, how do people do it without any kind of pop socket on their phone? How do people hold their phones? I honestly don't know. Like, the times that I've tried to, like, not use my pop socket, which, here, my pop socket is, like, one of those, like, MagSafe shits that can just, like, pop, and every single time I take it off and use it, it's like, it's actually torture. You hold it and then drop it on your face sometimes. Hey! Hey, Lilith! Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. We're watching a video on Luigi Mangione fan fiction. So if you'd like to stay around for that, the link will come up in just a second. Go ahead and click on it. Kitty time. Okay. Here, I will get the good kitty. The good kitty's around today. Since we're stun locked, anyway. Here he is. Hey, NOK, welcome in. Uni, focus beans, focus also uni, kitty time, yep. Alright. Uni knows what the real content is. True! Okay, let's get back to it.
what did I discover in doing such a thing? I will tell you. Luigi Mangione fanfictions are largely sincere, I would say, not satire. Yes, the writers are aware of the absurdity of writing fanfiction about some hot guy who just got arrested for assassinating a CEO. They make fun of themselves often, and they don't take writing these stories too seriously, but they're still writing them with the intention of writing a good story, not parodying current events or anything like that. I came across a handful that were obvious satire, but most, I think, were sincere. The vast majority of them feature some sort of romance between Luigi and a original female character or your name. When you see Y/N in fanfiction, that stands for your name. When you read the
I don't think I've ever really read fanfiction to this level at all. But is your name is that a common thing?
fanfiction, you are meant to insert yourself and your name into this blank. This character that is supposed to be able to be you generally doesn't have a lot of defining characteristics, because she's supposed to be able to be anyone, which is completely fine, honestly, because a lot of the female original characters in these sorts of stories don't have many defining features either, besides my long brown hair and my sparkling green orbs and my jeans. I did find an odd male original character paired with Luigi, actually. In those stories, it's generally another prisoner after he's been arrested who he's having a prison romance with. Yeah, you get it. However, Luigi fanfiction on the whole is overwhelmingly heterosexual, and there are a few popular premises for these stories which have emerged. Premises number 1, post Brian Thompson shooting, your name and Luigi have to go on the run together, or he hides out at your house and you have this dangerous relationship with this fugitive. Premises number 2, also post Brian Thompson shooting, Luigi is in prison now and has some sort of a prison romance. Like I said, some of those are with another male prisoner,
Women
but
be
far
writing.
often you will see it be with a female guard, lawyer, journalist, fan who writes him letters, that sort of thing. Premises number 3, pre-Brian Thompson shooting. Your name is Luigi's old university or high school girlfriend who knew him before all of this craziness happened, but now she doesn't know if she knows the real him. You get it. Characterizations of him, Luigi, also vary a lot. Obviously, it's easy to turn him into this, like, dark and twisted criminal bad boy type who's gonna, like, kidnap your name and force her to go on the run with him sort of thing. And there are those stories. Other fics cast him as maybe a little bit less edgy, but still, like, this confident frat boy type who's, like,
Lawyer, do you want me to take this pro bono? Jesus.
mildly infuriating. Others, which I find this is probably my favorite Luigi characterization, has like this brooding intellectual, this like brooding genius. He's like this extremely articulate revolutionary who's like always speaking in inspirational quotes about justice. I found one fanfiction out of literal hundreds which did not revolve around the shooting of Brian Thompson, did not feature it in any way. Every other story revolves around that crime in some way, even if the rest of it is like some off-the-wall AU, even if it's like Luigi Mangione Italian Mafia AU, or like
have you done any background of Luigi? I only know what I kind of heard about him that came out afterwards, that he kind of had some like weird right-wing views and shit. That's kind of it. That he was a bit of a dumb fuck, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be wrong. I'd write him as a maniac guy who's always angry or frustrated about his chronic pain. See, that was the thing, is like, that's the other thing I think I remember about him, was that he didn't actually have any, like, if I'm remembering correctly, it wasn't that he had any personal stake in the whole United thing, right? Like, in the sense that, like, he didn't have, like, he didn't have, like, a family member or someone specific that was, chronic pain from all the time travel. No, wait, hold on. Wait, did he actually have chronic pain? Like, did he have, like, a personal stake in the whole United Health thing? Or what?
The Batman universe, that's a real example, too. The Brian Thompson is always
also,
going
thank
to
you for
get
the
shot.
follow,
That is always going to be the focal point of the story. Luigi's alleged crime, and it is alleged at this point, and I want to make that clear, he has not been convicted of anything. It is technically still alleged crime. It is always the focal point of the story. It is inextricable from this man's sex appeal. Yeah, he's got the facial structure, but what makes him far more interesting than that is the crime that he allegedly committed. Some of the stories that I read incorporate a lot of true details about it. Exact dates and times, the clothing the assassin was wearing, the fact that he went to Starbucks right before, escaped on an electric scooter, the contents of his bag when he was caught, some quote from his manifesto, word for word, some quote news reports.
And United wouldn't cover something about his bad back.
So as a reader, it's like you're getting all of these real details that you saw on the news a couple of weeks ago, but then it's also this fictional story where you're like inside Luigi's mind the whole time and also privy to his relationship with his secret girlfriend. And the result is this like almost uncanny valley, like real, not real, like what is going on? Like, it's weird. Maybe it feels normal to like someone who's accustomed to reading a lot of RPF. I have never read RPF for like
role-playing fantasy?
This is probably the most of it that I've ever read, to be honest. The final thing, before we dive into it, is a word from this video's sponsor, Incogni. Based on your online activity, data brokers have collected all kinds of information about
I am gonna do the female Unix thing and skip to the end here where it shows this person's code. So if you're interested, definitely go check out Incogni using this person's code. But then, yeah, we'll go back to it.
And Incogni offers a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk in trying it out. Thank you again to Incogni for sponsoring this video, and now I return you to said video. Now, are most fanfictions of a high literary caliber?
No.
No. But that is not the point of them. Fanfiction is fun. Okay. It is fun for the people who write it and the people who read it. I personally find just the creativity of it so fun. I love that people have this
Strange
need
did a lot
to
of great vids. Yeah.
respond to things that fascinate.
I've watched a couple. I've watched like at least one of their videos before. Profiley Face, also welcome in. Also E-Shank sponsored roleplay. Not
Them by
exactly.
telling stories, but telling their own stories about it. Fanfiction is a super interesting space to me because people are just so honest and weird and creative within it. And this video is a celebration of that. The point of this video was not, ew, fanfiction bad. I am in fact delighted by the phenomenon of Luigi Mangione fanfiction. I, Strangians, am a real heterosexual ally. You heard it here first. And I know that there are people out there who will probably want to be assholes regardless of what my intention is in making this video, so I won't be showing the titles or the authors of any of the fanfictions I'm reading, just to make that a little bit harder.
Oh, that's kind of nice of them, actually. I feel like that's probably a good choice to not show the, actual names so that people don't go and, like, fucking harass them over shit.
Final disclaimer. In the words of one Wattpad author whose story I read, didn't think I'd have to make this because it's literally a book of an AU that is not real whatsoever. I thought I made it clear in the description and prologue, but I guess I have to restate it. Obviously, Luigi is innocent until proven guilty. This is a fanfic that is not real. Thanks. Happy holidays if you celebrate.
Finally,
So this
some
all started
allies for this.
immediately after posting my last Omegaverse video, I received this Tumblr ask from someone confessing that they wrote the first Omegaverse fanfiction about Luigi Mangione.
Oh my god,
And I
stop.
Of course you did. Of course you did. Of course that exists. And I decided to go visit the AO3 tag for Luigi Mangione, and oh boy, is it fun. Okay, the last time I looked, there was like 170 something search results, so there's already more since like a few days ago when I last looked at this. When Luigi Mangione assassinates the CEO of United Healthcare, Brian Thompson, you witness the love of your life turn into a national criminal. But things weren't always like this. There was once a time where you were both just students at the University of Pennsylvania. You, the tortured, studious type who has fallen for him, the quintessential frat bro. What constitutes love? What classifies a criminal? And does it make you a criminal if you're in love with one?
Wait, what?
For legal reasons, this is a joke! Cutie McShooty!
Oh my god, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, real quick, by the way, out of curiosity, when is his, like, shit supposed to like, when is that all supposed to go to, like, when is he going to court? Bro, what? When is this happening? It's happening now, right? Okay, wait, hold on. Mid-February. Cutie McShooty. Yeah, Cutie McShooty. Okay, so February 17th. The case is unusual because at least one charge carries the possibility of death penalty. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Alright.
Okay, that's, like, probably going in the thumbnail. Like, probably. Charlotte Brooks is a 19-year-old from Bradford, Pennsylvania. She is a floater, living her life as if it is a game and she is simply a character. She has been in a few relationships, but nothing ever got serious for her. Luigi Mangione is a 26-year-old assassin, icon, and national sex symbol. He has it all. When a genius, valedictorian, straight-A student, and leader of his engineering class in UPenn gets an idea, who will follow him and who will betray him? Luigi Mangione is the modern-day Jesus.
Jesus.
A rebel against the state that commits more wrong than right. When his
They're gonna kill our boy.
Because of lack of healthcare, he schemes a plan.
You see, is he our boy though? You know, like, is he our boy? That's my problem. Is like, I don't know if he's really our boy. And you know what? I think I am gonna go ahead and because I've already established that I apparently can't really do too much art on stream without getting actually stun locked. Here, let me... Does this actually come up? Wait. I am gonna set this up so that I can do something. Classic beans, yeah, classic beans. Here, I'll work on some rigging stuff, okay? I think that'll be easier to focus on than this.
Plan which will make all CEOs
Then art.
fall.
Sorry,
It's
that's
not
what I
every
meant.
day you let a murderer into your home. Luigi Mangione, ex-reader. He's watching you, one eyebrow still raised. That faint, infuriating smirk just barely tugging at the corner of his mouth. He doesn't say a word. The glint in his eyes is unmistakable. Your sister's voice continues down the phone, oblivious to the tension crackling in your kitchen. I mean, I get it, she says. He's got that bad boy, tortured genius vibe, and those cheekbones, your name. Stop. You snap sharper than you intended. The word cracks through the call like a whip, and there's a beat of silence on the other end. What? She asks, laughing nervously. I'm just saying people are weird, and the internet is even weirder. Anyway, are you okay?
Hey,
It's kind of
69 and
freaky that he's
chipmunks.
still out there. Makes you think
Strange
he could be
content. Hi, Beans.
anywhere.
Welcome in.
Your stomach churns violently, and your eyes flick back to him. He's still watching you. This has 135,000 words!
Jesus, people
I
are
shot the guy like
people.
a month ago.
People are Oh wait, yeah. People. I think fan fiction writers put out a lot of work. Let's just put it that way. Okay. Also, what was I gonna? Oh, so this was the thing that I worked on most recently was this. Hold on. He's gonna let. Okay, here we go. Actually, I'll just show it to you in the preview because I think that might be better. Oh wait, it's not showing up on screen at all because I didn't do the thing. I'm dumb. Hold on. I'm fucking dumb. ISIS fanfics? Nope, not ISIS fanfics. Just regular animation shit, unfortunately. So this is the, where's the intro? Is this the intro? Is it this one? Oh, here we go. So that's, oh wait, I think it's actually this. Maybe? I gotta fix it, I think. But that's gonna be like the intro for my, my YouTube videos and stuff, I think. But I gotta tweak it. Alright, let's keep going.
You people have been busy. USA, if you see this, no you don't. Luigi, if you see this, hey baby. Giggling over this man like I'm 14 again. You're an immoral healthcare insurance CEO with the night to yourself. When Luigi Mangione breaks into your home, he says your industry has fucked over the ordinary guy for too long. Now he's here to fuck you. Lizzie wasn't expecting anything to happen when she got home from work, and she did not expect to see a man in her house either. She realizes who it is, Luigi Mangione, and here he was breaking into her house. I couldn't find any quality one-shots about this baddie, so I made my own. These are short stories about our hot Italian boyfriend. While you're working at your McDonald's shift, you think you recognize someone. Upon further inspection, you come to the realization that he was the shooter and killer of United Healthcare CEO. Will you call the cops or help him escape? Apparently the answer is oral sex. The United Healthcare CEO assassin finds a safe haven in you after his crimes. He knew you'd welcome him with open arms. And open legs. Luigi ex Starbucks barista spicy thriller.
Oh my god, look at the fucking tags on this one. Okay, wait, are they gonna read through all of them? Okay, wait.
Of course. You're the McDonald's.
No, wait, they didn't read. Hold on. Okay, wait, I gotta go back. Also, do you do your own thumbnails? I really like them. Yes, I do my own thumbnails. I'm actually very excited about my thumbnails. I've been enjoying doing my own thumbnails just because it's like putting together a fun little a little collage, you know? Okay, hold on.
You'd welcome him with open arms. And open legs. Luigi.
Okay, so I just want to note the fucking some of the tags on this, right? Here, I'm gonna move this light so that I can see all of them. Okay, here we go. You know, your normal tags. United Healthcare, Assassin Freeform, inspired by real events, sex, BDSM, daddy kink, humor, released by daddy. What the fuck? Hey, Katie girl. You make vids? Kind of. Here, I will show you. And also, like, I don't know, plug my channel. So I've not been making videos so much as putting up stream segments. Yeah, I've released my daddy. I know, right? Here, I will also put it in. Oh, okay, it actually went into YouTube chat as well. Cool. So I've been making thumbnails for like the little stream segments that I've been putting up, and it's been pretty fun. New name, by the way, it's Katie. Oh, hey, Katie. Okay, you know, I was wondering if it was you because, like, I don't know that many Katies, you know? How you been, Katie? But yeah. I need to do more stream segments, and I think I will definitely be doing stream segments. I am currently working on like an actual video essay, and I'm going to be working on that after I get done with stream today. Because hopefully, with luck, I can stream this weekend, but I don't know. We'll see. It's been getting held up. Spoiler for topic, please. Yeah, sure. It's about like the USPS. It's about how, like, basically, like, the Republicans fuck the USPS. That might sound kind of boring, but it's actually a topic I care a whole lot about. And when I was researching for it, I found, like, so much more information than I kind of initially thought. And so I'm pretty excited. I'm actually kind of nervous now because I'm writing out the script and putting together, like, the fucking storyboard or whatever. And I initially wanted it to be like as short of a video as possible, but just because of, like, all the shit I found, I feel a bit like, oh god, it's gonna turn into a 15-20 minute video, you know what I mean? I'm glad you're dipping into vids and making good. Yeah, I appreciate that. I think that, like, this is the thing is that, I mean, I don't mind doing stream segments and stuff, but I do want to get into actual, like, produced videos, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is a good start, and, I'll do other kinds later, but I just want to get out a project, you know? I want to start and finish a project. That's what I want to do. So I'm having someone help me. Lilith is helping me keep on it. So, but yeah, let's get back to this.
Starbucks barista spicy thriller.
It's a different world. Yeah, it is.
You're the McDonald's employee that recognized Luigi, except you're not gonna snitch on him. Love at first sight flirting.
Amazing.
On the run. Free Luigi. I'm going on an FBI watch list for this one. You hook up with Luigi in a McDonald's bathroom stall in Altoona. Why is McDonald's the detail you guys are focusing on so much? Unable to sleep, the reader wanders through the house feeling disconnected and adrift. But when the sound of shattering glass jolts her from her haze, she realizes she's not alone. Sex with a stranger, home intruder, hear me out. He's some fine shit. He can't have sex because of the pain. This is canon, I'm sorry. I made him smoke tobacco because it looked hot. You've been roped into a ridiculous scheme to jailbreak the most famous and beloved assassin of the 21st century. He's waiting for justice.
Wait. The tags on this are great, dude. Let's see. POV second person, please don't perceive me. Has anyone seen those, like, please don't perceive me memes? Like, or like, you know, like my biggest fear is being perceived.
Good old-fashioned way. And what happens next might surprise you. Second person POV, Luigi, this is all I can contribute to the class war. I hope it helps. This kind of sounds like it fucks. And I will be opening it in another tab. I thought this was
That's not a meme, that's real?
Some plotting,
well,
some
not
scheming,
not
some heist, you know, heist
well, when
movie.
I say it's a meme, it's like, I mean, I guess I've seen memes about that kind of idea, right? What do you mean by it's real? Streamers can't relate? Well,
It's like the vibe I was getting from the description. But she is not in on this plan, really. So she has this brother who she describes as like a
accessories.
stereotypical, like, internet
I see.
Reddit bro. He has this group of shady internet Reddit bros, and they're all massive Luigi stans. So they orchestrate this plot to get him out of jail, which involves the narrator having to go like, they make this whole fake identity for her, and she has to go undercover as a prison guard. She does not want to do this, but her brother threatens that if she doesn't do what he says, he's going to tell her crazy abusive ex where she lives, which is pretty fucked up. Upon arriving to her first day on her new job as a prison guard, she has to do some contraband searches of the cells, and obviously the very first prisoner that she encounters, like the first cell that she has to search, is Luigi, and he is horny. He is immediately crazy and horny, and like this seductive, domineering alpha man type. He's dangerous, which makes her both scared and intrigued. It is also implied that her brother and the Reddit bros must have known that, like, Luigi's main personality trait was horny because that's why the girl had to do the infiltrating because she could like seduce him or something. Anyway, there's only 2 chapters of the story out, so I don't know what happens after that. You find yourself in a coffee shop sharing memes with your friends about recent events. When a mysterious and beautiful stranger strikes up a conversation, it ignites a spark of passion and impulse. No beta, we die like Brian Thompson. Flirting, coffee shop reader, insert consensual sex. He's gentle and considerate and all around.
Is that
great guy.
is that a tag? Like, is that something that people fucking search for? Like, these tags are crazy. Some of these tags are like, okay, but then some of them are like, don't you dare talk to me. How is that a tag that people search for?
Modern day Robin Hood, don't you dare talk to me. New York City, the city that never sleeps. Beautiful, albeit flawed. Like him. Imagined that I made up because...
icebeans, wait, did Wick do the salute? I just saw that segment and I also can't bear to watch. Yes, he did. He did. He did. I should have put the clip of him actually doing it into the video. You were trolling me. Oh no, Katie. Katie. Do I still have it? I think I still have it. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, I don't know if I have... Oh, here it is. It's right here. Oh my god. Hold on. Fuck.
My heart goes out to you, ladies and gentlemen. My heart goes out to you.
Yup. He did it. So he was so... he was so convinced that it wasn't... He was so convinced that it wasn't a Nazi salute. Okay. Hey, Infallible Wall, welcome in. I'm gonna go ahead and delete that source because if I don't, whenever I direct, I'm genuinely offended. Oh boy. Watch the, Katie, watch the video. I think you'd like the video. The only question was intent. Yes, correct. Well, okay, and in that sense, he was arguing that he didn't mean to, like, it... Well, no, Wick did also disagree that it was, he did disagree that, like, in form, it was... He was arguing that it wasn't a Nazi salute in form as well as in, intent. Quick, sometimes somebody start a subtitle video Hitler doing it with "My heart goes out to you" and send it to Wick. Trolling probably? Oh no. Wick was not trolling. And you know what's funny? Okay, it is funny because we have since had many debates about this. Actually, funnily enough, in my server during book club, and I have also pointed out, let me see if I can bring this up real quick. One of the arguments was that when he did the salute, it was like not in, like it wasn't straight in front, it was soft to the side. And I've since found this, right? Hey, Leonard, yeah, we're doing Strange Aeons. We're doing Luigi Mangione fan fiction. So, yep.
Because I have free will and I'm bored, so let me cook up this story.
How are you doing, Leonard?
Okay, I think these are pretty short, so I'm gonna dip my toes in. Your Name is walking down the streets of New York when suddenly they heard a gunshot outside of McDonald's. They run to the safest alley to avoid the shooter as they saw the CEO of United Healthcare lying dead on the ground. Your Name didn't know what to do. They pulled out the phone and called 911 to report this terrible incident. As they were dialing 911, a masked man runs up to Your Name and grabs the phone. He hung up the call and threw the phone on the concrete ground. Your Name tried to scream for help as they started to tremble. The masked man put his hands on their mouth and said, "If you tell the police about this, I will kill you." The
Simply a
masked man
pile of
removes his
soy.
hand from Your Name's mouth.
Amazing.
Your Name looks at him. He's fairly attractive. How could a criminal be so attractive? He takes a look at your name, looking at them with curiosity. He keeps looking at them until he heard the police siren starting to come in their direction. The masked man grabs your name's wrist and drags them along with him to the end of the alley. If the police ask about me, don't tell them, okay? He said. Okay, I won't say anything. Your name responded. If I see you again, I'm Luigi. It was nice seeing you.
It was nice
He said
seeing
as
you.
He runs away.
Ooh,
Your name
ooh,
walks back
ooh.
outside the alley, and police are swarming them. They started to question your name if they saw anyone suspicious.
Most so I wouldn't really Nazi salute. Well, see, this is the thing, is that I don't think... No, I don't know. I don't even know, dude.
But they claim that they didn't
It's been
see
one
anything.
hell of an
As
arc,
Jordan
correct.
looked up the roof of a random building, they saw the mysterious masked man. He winks at them and blows a kiss in the air, giving your name hope that they will see each other again in different circumstances. Just as a bunch of sirens start going down my street. Penelope's quiet life takes a sharp turn when she discovers a fugitive on her fire escape. He's no ordinary man. He's the face of an emerging revolution, a vigilante accused of murder, and the symbol of a growing call for justice against the powerful elite. Against all logic, Penelope lets him in, driven by a sense of duty she can't quite explain, and an attraction she's too scared to name. I appreciate that the author of the story actually, tries to spend some time with Penelope, give her a unique personality outside of just generic self-insert character. So the murder happens. Everyone at Penelope's work is immediately entranced by Luigi, supportive of what he did, and she thinks he's pretty cool too. She had to get her appendix removed when she was a broke university student, and that messed up her life for a couple of years. She's presumably doing okay financially now, though. I can only imagine how much rent she pays living on her own in an apartment in New York City. Anyway, the night after the murder, she finds Luigi hiding on her fire escape and lures him in like a feral cat and feeds him dinner and tucks him in.
I hate you for this because I don't want to do content about Twitch people, but I kind of feel like this warrants a video and it involves everything I hate SMH. I'm sorry, Katie. You can if you need to resist, I will very much support you resisting, okay? But also, as somebody who enjoys content, you should definitely do it. But,
on her couch, and she's like, "Oh, it's
answer
no big
the
deal.
call.
It's just like a small act of kindness for a stranger." But she's like so ride or die for this man instantly. He's like, "It's okay. I'm gonna leave. Thanks for the food. I'm gonna go on the run." And she's like, "No, not by yourself. You're not I'm getting you out. I am getting you out of this city." That ultimately ends up being pretty easy because she just has this friend who turns out to be some kind of hacker criminal who can just like materialize fake IDs or money or like anything they need. What do we expect? It's all a setup for them to have romance on the run and a cabin in the woods and etc. Luigi is characterized in this one as like the extremely intelligent and articulate revolutionary fighting for justice. This isn't about politics, he said, his voice steady but firm. This isn't about their ideology or ours. It's not about Democrats or Republicans, left or right. That's all just noise. Labels to keep us divided. What we're dealing with is bigger than that. This is about class. The people who are pushed to the margins, forced to survive, while the
I'm assuming, by the way... Oh, wait, actually,
props
I'll...
up a handful at the top. That's the real fight. The one they don't want us to see. Class consciousness means understanding we're all caught in the same trap, whether we admit it or not. That sentiment is like, of course,
That's a snare.
exactly what he has come to represent to a lot of people. But would the actual guy say it, turn directly into the camera and say it in such perfect words? I have my doubts about that. Penelope obviously finds him very fascinating and inspiring. Ultimately, one morning, he wanders into that fateful McDonald's to get breakfast for them, and he gets arrested. But Penelope dedicates her life to activism and carrying on his message, and eventually gets him a really good lawyer who gets him out of jail, and they live happily ever after. Your boyfriend and his chronic back pain, Luigi. Your boyfriend and his
what?
chronic back pain is named Luigi? Okay. Your boyfriend and his chronic back pain, Luigi, yes, that's a sentence, have been the talk
That's
of
very
the
funny.
media lately. To the masses, he keeps his face nonchalant, but in you, he confides. Christmas is closing in, and you have a gift in mind that you're sure will comfort him perfectly. I wonder...
Okay, I'm sorry, real quick, just because it's actually relevant to the, Actually, no, it's not relevant. I'm gonna keep going.
what that could possibly be. Free Luigi, free my boy. He ain't done nothing wrong. Criminal smut. I'm in love with the
Criminal
Luigi
smut!
Mangione, please start an OnlyFans when you get released from prison. The people require it. I need Luigi Mangione. I don't
Jesus.
know what's going on? I'm not even a U.S. citizen. I just like the hype, okay?
See,
And every
okay,
time
these
you
have got to be these have got to be jokes. These have got to be joke like tags because no way that people are actually searching shit like that.
take to the streets, using your fists to deliver justice. You save the innocent, punish the guilty, and keep the city breathing. Tell me, Batman, how are your methods any different from mine?
Wanna bet?
Luigi pauses for effect, lips curling into a faint, bitter smile as he delivers the final blow.
What the fuck?
Oh, right. You don't kill. Part 1 of Luigi in Gotham. Oh, that's incredible. I love the internet. An associate at the defense firm representing Luigi Mangione spends some unexpected time alone with the client. He finds himself drawn in not only by Mangione's appearance.
Pretty sure Star said Luigi isn't actually left. No, he's not. Like he apparently is. What did Baboof say? Dumbfuck. He's a dumbfuck crypto NPC prick. That's how Baboof described him. He's basically a reincarnation of Vladimir Lenin. You know, white women. Don't get it twisted. I don't know about right wing though. Like was there evidence that he was right wing? I could be wrong. There's so many of those these days. Well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what I think the problem was that this is the size of this, and I need like another frame of like the bird that actually comes out of the frame. Chatty tags or Tumblr style tags are tags added to fan works hosted on the archive of our own, that are generally intended as jokes or commentary from a creator and not meant to be filtered on. The practice was inherited from Tumblr fandoms in the early 2010s, when common reblog practice was to add your own commentary in the tags because adding comments in the main post was thought to clutter up the reblog chains. Ooh, thank you, Cheeto. That's exactly what I kind of wanted. How the hell did you know? That's amazing. Thank you.
But by the brazen
That explains a lot.
crime, moral ambiguity,
And so it's a
moral
joke.
dilemmas, prison. In the seemingly idyllic town
Or
of
like
Helldale,
commentary.
Luigi is the epitome of charm and intelligence, the most popular guy in school, admired by all. But beneath his handsome facade lies a dark secret. Luigi is a psychopathic alchemist who moonlights as one of
True.
the town's masked vigilantes. Along with his brothers, he hunts down those who have committed unforgivable crimes, ensuring they never escape justice. After Luigi gets convicted with a life imprisonment sentence, he gets countless letters, but decided to reply to only one. Yours. Sapiosexual? Elon Musk dies?
What? Wait, what is...
Obvious.
I'm looking this up on another screen, but I want to know. Actually, let's be even more careful and look it up on a complete. Stop! No! Stop! Stop! What is this? Oh, sapiosexual is someone who. Oh, so, like, intelligence. Basically, you like intelligence. Okay, all right, makes sense.
I had to read this one.
Also, hey, Chaos Nanyan, welcome in.
it,
You fixed your
the
3DSA
disciplinarian
button.
becomes
Nice.
Prison pen pals with Luigi. They discuss literature and philosophy and life and the nature of good and evil. Eventually, after months of swapping letters, this escalates. They start visiting in prison. She brings him books. Despite the fact that they can't really be together, they fall in love with each other's big, juicy, philosophical brains. Also, this
Big
prison
brain.
straight up lets them make out in the visitation room. So that's pretty unique. I don't think prisons regularly do that. This whole experience inspires the narrator to write her own manifesto and to go out and to kill Elon Musk. And she kills Elon Musk, and she gets the death
Elon.
penalty for it, and she dies at the
Elon.
end. But Elon Musk dies first, and that's what matters. He leaned closer, a sly smile playing on a smile. He leaned closer, a sly smile playing on his lips, as he pulled down his mask. What's the
Sapiosexual is a new one, right? Hey, Whiskey, why is any key... no, wait, hold on. I always misread your name horribly. and I keep thinking that there's a whiskey in there. It's why is Kanye West? Why is... I'm just gonna call you why is, okay? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna call you Whiskey again. Like Whiskey West. How you doing? Welcome in.
Has one mission: capture the Reclaimer,
Whiskey.
a vigilante with the charisma of a saint and the precision of a devil, who has turned New York into his playground and her life into a storm of chaos. But when their paths cross in a quiet cafe,
Hey, Rabbit, welcome in.
Aline finds herself drawn to his dangerous game. He knows her, he's been watching, and now he's one step ahead. As the public hails him as a hero and the NYPD demands his capture, Aline must uncover the truth behind the man and fight the feeling he's awakened in her. Luigi is in the cell,
true.
and he looks so rugged. He's now bearded, and his pecs glisten with sweat, and he's shirtless. There's also red lines all over his bod because the guards are mean and crooked and fat. All of them I beat up with just a couple of swings, and the right poke at the right nervous system that makes them drop dead instantly, because I spent 3 months in a place called Buddha where I learned chi blocking, which is real martial arts. When he sees me panting and sweating, but like not in a gross way, with my hair up in a messy bun, he says, Who are you? I stand tall, toss my blonde locks to the side, and say, Watashi's name is your name.
Oh my god, that's so cringy.
Luigi gets rescued.
Ah! He looks so rugged. Never understood why people use that term when you could just say, I like intelligent people. I mean, is it to contrast against, like, finding dumbness hot, though, you know? I'll be right back. Oh, no. Is it to contrast against specifically that, you know? Also, no, it's meant to contrast against physical characters. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's interesting. I wouldn't have, okay.
Romance ensues. You've been sent back in time to correct a mistake. Prevent Luigi Mangione from being arrested on December 9th. You're now hiding out together in a seedy motel waiting for your next signal. Things get spicy. Free Luigi.
No, no.
The girl can't help it. She is everything he despises. The daughter of Brian Thompson, the ruthless CEO of United Health. A man profiting off the pain of millions. Crystal Thompson is wealth, power, and privilege wrapped in perfection. She stands for everything Luigi Mangione was raised to hate. But Luigi, he's no saint. A vigilante born from
Mafia blood.
He spends his nights dismantling corrupt systems her family built. He's here to protect his legacy, uphold justice in the shadows, and never...
Also, I'm reading this as systems, and this is so much more funnier when you read it like systems, because there's no spaces between the thing. Wait a second, no, that's not even how you're... No, you're not supposed to use... Wait a second, you're supposed to use a semicolon there, right? Like, you're supposed to use a semicolon there, and not, you know? Well, okay, first of all, it's like a... Yeah, okay, alright. I've heard people use it a few times. I prefer to just be bloody. Yeah.
Never let emotion get in the way until
An
her...
N dash?
So Luigi is
well,
in the
yeah, but even an N dash is not, like, that, I thought that's why you want to use the semicolon, right? But none of them are a comma. There are a few options there, but none of them are a well, yes, okay. I would have used a semicolon. I guess an N dash, that's the longer dash, right? A dash, a colon, a period, all acceptable. Okay. Even a, wait, what, but not a semicolon?
Yeah, specifically this, like, New York
I'm a
Italian
dash user?
mafia.
Gotcha.
Except in this universe, the mafia is, like, all about justice and CEO murder. That's, like, their whole thing. So Luigi's father and uncle, who are the most stereotypical Italian mafia goons you can... At least that's how I picture them, because I found it fun to imagine that. Anyway, they're like, Luigi, so Brian Thompson, CEO, super evil, right? He's got this hot daughter who goes to your school, so you need to seduce her to get to him, and then, like, kill him, obviously. And Luigi's like, okay, guys, sounds awesome. So he sits beside her one day in class and demands that she give him her number immediately, because he's, like, the domineering alpha bad boy type in this one again, too. But then a year passes, and they actually fall in love for real, and they're so in love. So he's like, yeah, all right, I guess I won't murder her father. But then the mafia boys roll up and they grab Luigi and they throw him in the back of a van and they take him to a secondary location and they're like, Luigi, we're gonna excommunicate you, we're gonna kill you, we're gonna do mafia stuff to you unless you kill Brian Thompson. And Luigi's like, yeah, okay, fine, Dad, I guess United Health is like pretty evil, I'll kill him. So he goes to his girlfriend of 1 year, who he is so in love with, and murders her father for justice and the mafia, and she's absolutely distraught when she finds out that he's the suspect who was arrested for it, and starts like rampaging around her room and like staring into her reflection in a shattered mirror. It was very dramatic. She swears revenge and that she hates him forever. She finds herself taking refuge in the warm embrace of the club. Alcohol. Meanwhile, Luigi is in jail awaiting sentencing, but all he can think about is this girl who he loves so much and whose heart he broke, and he's so distraught about the thought that she'll hate him forever. As it turns out, he is found not guilty and released immediately. So he obviously goes to stalk her. He shows up at the club and she is so just overwhelmed to see him in the club that she faints in the middle of the club. And so he like carries her unconscious body back to his apartment and like locks the door and refuses to let her leave until she realizes that she's still obsessed with him.
I have decided, be right back. I have decided I will be doing writing critique on all this segment show. Oh no. That's gonna be, see you in 3 months, Leonard.
2, which she does. The next few chapters continue.
Oh, semicolon divides 2 clauses, not a beginning and a list. Oh, ooh. But it wasn't a lit. Okay, I don't want to go back just in case we actually lose our place. But it was like, basically like, systems that her family, blah, 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 right? So that second part isn't a list, right? Like, it was a beginning. It was like, you know, he was against systems. Insert something there. Systems that her family built up or whatever the fuck else, right? So I feel like it is 2 clauses, right? I don't know. I have not grammared
she's like,
in a while.
No, Luigi, you're a murderer, and I hate you, and I never want to see you again. And then they have sex. Author's note, who's coming to the psych ward with me after this one? And then she's like, no, Luigi, I still hate you, never again. And then they have sex. And then the mafia is like, Luigi, you're compromising yourself. We're gonna kill her if you keep seeing her. And Luigi starts thinking to himself, yeah, you know, I should probably just, like, logically, I should probably just kidnap her. Unless I kidnap her, take her far away from all of this, my conscience kicks in. You just got off on a crime, and now you're gonna commit another one? I groan, running a hand through my hair. Fine, I mutter to myself. I won't kidnap her. Author's note, Luigi left that courthouse today looking so fine. Oh lord. Moment of silence for his new charges. Terrorism? Anything about y'all. The only act of terrorism he could commit is in my bed. Bye! And that's where the story left off so far. It doesn't have an ending yet. I'm sorry. Luigi, I promise I'll get you out. No, my love. He kissed my palm and held my hand tightly against his face. You can't do anything right now. I looked at him in disbelief. I'm destined to die in this place. Anna, a police officer
okay, now I remember what I was going to do. Okay, I remember now what I was going to do, okay.
Psychology major is trying to find out what's all the hype about the new prisoner. She is definite that he is an obnoxious, cruel person who thinks he can just get out of jail based on his worldwide fan base, but once she gets to know him, she lets her guard down and stops recording their conversations, and she gets to
you
learn
can terrorize this ass, Luigi. Yeah.
Totally out of my mind. I do not know this man, and I can't say what he is like in real life, but imagination does wonders. So if you like imagining, keep up with my story loves. Alexandra Grossi is the daughter of an Italian mafia family and is going to be sold when she turns 18. She is afraid of getting sold. Her older brother Leonardo is best friends with Luigi Mangione.
Hey Leonard, you're in this one. Leonard, you're in this one. You're best friends with Luigi. Oh no.
However, when Luigi gets arrested, Alessandra has to escape her boarding school and free Luigi. So obviously I clicked on this one because it's another Mafia AU. And in this one, Luigi has a best friend who is his name is Leonardo, I think. He's like the brother of the narrator. Did you hear the news? A girl exclaimed to me. What news? I genuinely asked because there was lots of news that it could possibly be about. The shooter, the same girl exclaimed to me. The one who shot the United Healthcare CEO, right? I asked her. Obviously, yes, she replied, and he's so hot. Like, I'm making an edit right now before lunch ends. Another girl swooned over the thought of Luigi. She went back into her phone and tapped her phone intensely to finish it as soon as possible. Soon enough, basically the whole room is talking about Luigi, discussing their thoughts, both positive and negative, and even neutral about him, and whether what he did was right or wrong. And she stands up in the middle of the cafeteria and she's like, I'm the sister of Luigi's best friend. Everyone's like, wow. And then she goes home and makes a social media post about it, and then also starts getting a lot of attention. Hello, everyone.
What news? I genuinely asked because there were lots of news it could be about. Fucking amazing, yeah. Oh yes. I'm glad that Strange Eons is going through this so that we don't so we can get some at least a preview of like the good parts without actually like seeing the actually, I don't know if it's TOS to do this shit like this stuff on stream. I feel like it might, right? It's sexual stuff. I love Tumblr for fan fiction because it reminds me of all the good reasons that my writing teacher hated fan fiction. Hey Anna, I MKS. I miss the kitten. Bring it back. Only if you can bring me a time turner, because that's the only way you're getting the kitten back. Or unless you mean the cat. He's gone. He's probably back to like sitting on my husband's clothes. I read Luigi fanfic for 45 hours, so you don't have to. True, it's only TOS if you get bored.
I am 17-year-old Alessandra Rossi, Luigi Mangione's best friend's younger sister.
What?
I am here to talk about recent events that happened between him
here
and
we
the
go.
jail. Note that I do not condone any sort of murder, but that this is one of the few times that I allow this to happen. The United
What?
States healthcare system is in bad condition, and Luigi did the right thing by shooting him. What I think we can all learn from Luigi Mangione is that sometimes you need to go to the extremes to do what's right. Sincerely, Alessandra Rossi. I hit submit and went to my Twitter account. And then she goes to the prison and she's like, I'm gonna get you out, Luigi. I'm gonna get you out of here. Hello again. It's me from a different day. I did not give this video a proper outro. I'm sorry. Please.
Oh my god, it's scrungly cats! Look at them! Look at all their folds! Look at that scrungly ear! What the hell? That Luigi's so hot right now. True! They're earthworms! Oh my god! Look at them! I've heard that these guys get, what's the word? They get, like, oily. I've heard that they get, I know that they get chilly, but I've also heard that they can be, like, a little oily sometimes, right? Like, greasy. They smell like mushrooms. Wait, do you actually know that, or like, are you just saying that they look like they smell like because I could absolutely believe that they smell like mushroom. They can be greasy skin. Yeah, skin cat. Exactly, greasy skin cats. In fact, if I'm remembering this correctly, hold on. Oh my god! Please tell me that I. Please tell me that where is this? Please tell me that I can find this. I'm killing my like search history for this, so you better appreciate it. Is it a Sphinx cat? It is a Sphinx cat, isn't it? Okay. Hold on, off. Okay, I can't find it. Well, okay. Anyways, it was a Reddit thing. It was a Reddit comment about how, like, apparently, they had like one of those Sphinx cats at their work, and that it was some like poor like intern's job to go around after the cat and like make sure that it wasn't leaving like butthole puckers on like glass surfaces and stuff. Because apparently like there's no fur that like prevents them from like having their butthole like make direct contact with like the surface. Imagine being told by your boss that that's your job. Oh yeah, there we go. Sphinx cats tend to have oily skin and need to be bathed regularly to avoid... They're literally just mushroom cats. They're just mushroom cats. They're just like little mushroom guys. I mean, they're cute, but I don't know if I could handle all these like fucking... Actually, I think the folds would be fun, you know? That's kind of woozy. Yeah, it is kind of woozy. That was a good video, though. Okay. That's great if you're allergic to cats. Yeah, I guess so. Now something else I was also seeing was that like they don't like groom themselves because they don't have like well, not that they don't groom themselves, but I think that they are not as dispensed as like other cats to not dispensed. What's the word? It doesn't come as naturally to them to like groom themselves all the time because they don't have fur or something. Could you clean up all of the butt puckers? Inclined? Yeah. Predisposed. Thank you. That was the word. But also inclined could work, right? Actually, Sphinx cats aren't much more hypoallergenic. Really? You know, I found that out about, you know how poodle mixes are supposed to be hypoallergenic? Apparently, I found out that they can actually not be, like doodle mixes. Like they're not, they have to be of a certain like, I think it's either like a certain generation or I don't remember the exact like way or what they're supposed to be, but it's not like, it's not necessarily true that like doodle mixes could be hypoallergenic, which is crazy. I like those. Are those Maya's emotes? Wait, I need to. Oh no, this is someone else. But I like that they have like a vertical vomit. No, it says they're really good for allergies. I think it might depend. What I'm wondering is that are they like the doodle mixes where it's like you can get a dog that's a doodle mix, but then they aren't hypoallergenic, right? They are better, but if you're very allergic to cats, it doesn't make a difference. Gotcha. Yeah. It's barf-tastic. Welcome to the office. Your first task will be to clean the residue from my cat's asshole off of all horizontal surfaces. Yeah. Yes, amazing. Yes, absolutely. Okay, all right. Now, we have two options, okay? How long is this one? Is that a safe on the shelf? A safe on the shelf? Let's see. The dander and oil is what gets eaten out the fur. The fur is coated and gets all over the place more than dander. So if you're not very sensitive, Sphinx good. If you are sensitive, doesn't matter, still fucked. Yeah. So I actually found out that it is basically the dander. When I was looking into, so whenever when we stayed with my parents for about a month after Mr. Beans moved here, I knew that it would be a problem because my mother is allergic to cats. But my brother will, like, when my brother comes over and stays for, like, more than a few days, he will bring, like, his cats with him. And she's always fine. And we realized that, like, she doesn't really start getting, like, reactions until, like, 3 or 4 days in. And Mr. Beast? No, Mr. Beans. That's what I call my husband. And so when I looked it up, I found out that essentially It is the dander. It's the dander, and it's specifically the buildup of the dander that will then cause the allergic reaction. So then we started basically just brushing my cats like much more regularly than we otherwise would, and we would also like vacuum the entire place and dust and do all that shit. And we actually found that it helped quite a lot. Like, she still had to take her allergy medication, but it definitely helped, right? Behind you? Me? Oh, wait, wait. A safe? Oh, you mean like that thing? This thing right here? That's just a tub. It's just like an IKEA tub. Are you making a new emote? No, so this is, so basically, hold on, let me show you. So this guy right here, in this new version, I've made it so that I can pick him up and put him wherever and make him bigger or smaller. And what I want to do, what I would like to do, because right now, if I pick him up, it doesn't really look like he's actually being picked up, you know? So one of my ideas is like, so whenever I'm actually holding him, he like converts to this fucking, this animation that looks like he's being held by an actual hand, you know? And then have the legs be like dangling like this, right? So I could like shake him around and have the legs and have the legs flip all over the place. Kind of like, when you pick up people in like Roller Coaster Tycoon and they're just like dangling off the little thing. I'm mad about how good your animations are. Glitter, you should start learning spine. I think you should, I mean, either spine or whatever the other rigging thing is. I think it's Live 2D. You should make a VTuber. You should do it. You should do it. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't mean to actually. Okay, there you go. What is this program? This is called Spine 2D. I am using, I am bumming off of Mr. Beans's, because he bought it. It's very expensive. But he had bought it, for his, game stuff. And so I just took the other, because you can have it installed on more than one computer. But that being said, it, obviously it is expensive, but like if I had to buy this, I would say it's very fucking worth it, because it's not a subscription program at all. And this is like a professional, this is a professional program. So you're teaching yourself rigging? Yes. Yes. And so far, it's been good. Now, I will say that, like, Spine 2D, I don't know that, it has, I don't think people have really rigged, like, I haven't seen too much about people who use like Spine 2D rigs that get turned into VTubers, because more people use the other software, like the Live 2D and the whatever other software that people use. Works just like skeletons and yes, this is very 2D. This is like very 2D. Like the 3D capabilities are very limited. You can like kind of fake 3D stuff. Not fake it, but like, simulate it, I guess. Oh, are we effing? Oh, it's back for me? Okay. Oh my god. So anyways, and my stuff is very like 2D anyway, right? I wouldn't mind doing like a 2D. You know what would be cool is like a pixel art VTuber. I actually looked into this like very briefly, and I found this person, and like, okay, wait, shh. Let me see. I mean, I think that it's I think this person, if I'm not mistaken, I think that this person might actually have been using a sprite, maybe, because I think that was like, or at least that's what they used for the actual drawing of the model. So honestly, Glitter, if you wanted to, you could probably follow this, like, oh, here we go. They use live 2D, you know. So, I mean, I think it's possible. I think I love the idea. You know, could you DM that? Yeah, I can DM this to you here. Let me take it without the fucking timestamp. If you look at VTubers profiles, they'll usually credit their rigging team along with their artists who can find ideas that way. Ooh, interesting. Here, I will glitter. There we go. Perfect. And I mean, I think this would be super cute. And also, like, in line with what your like already established look is, you know, on your stream. So staying pixel would be pretty cool. I mean, I think, okay, don't get me wrong, I feel like just whenever I was skipping over this, I feel like there's a unique set of challenges, I think, with pixel art specifically. But I think even small movements to start with would be really cool, right? So yeah, and this one looks like a pretty detailed tutorial. If people are interested in spine 2D animation tutorials, this person, Annapalooza's channel, had, like, this is literally how I started. This is how I started. They don't have a full series because I think at some point they decided to actually, like, kind of create a course rather than, like, you know, and so that's kind of a little bit of a bummer, but they still have more than enough information for people to get started, you know. All of my hold on, let me hide the, come on, stop, go away. So all of this, like, all of everything that I've done so far is, you know, from learning from Annapalooza and from other things as well. Now this animation specifically, for example, hold on, why can't I do this? Here, actually, let me pull this up and bring it on big content, okay. So this one is actually a mix of, it is actually a combination of rigging and frame animation. So most of it is frames, and then at the very end, here, I'll show you. Intro, okay. So most of this is frames. This is all frames, and then it converts to the actual bird at this point. And then at that point, I'm just, this is the point at which it converts back to the normal body, and then I'm just, like, doing a little thing with the legs. You even have a smear, you bitch. Yes, I needed the smear. I feel like the smear really sells it. Same thing with the actually, this one is more, I think the rest of them are all rigged, right? And Mr. Beans is the one who did this. So he did the hammer part, because I asked him to help me with the hammer part, and so he did the hammer part, and I'll show you how he did the hammer part. Look at this shit, okay? It's so good. The smear animation. That part is all, it's so great. This is garish, you're just showing off. Listen, okay, if I can get other people to start doing this shit with me, I will absolutely show off. But I just love that he did that smear animation part, the smear part. Where, and then this is the kind of thing you can do with Spine 2D, right? I was literally just gonna fucking lay about, do art! No, don't do art out of insecurity, do it out of just doing it. What else did I do? My old, oh wait, where did my mouse go? Hello? Where's my, oh, my mouse is on screen, but it's not on, oh, here we go. Here, I'll bring it back up here. The landing animation is genuinely next level. Oh, thank you. I do take my, why is my mouse, like, missing? Okay. I'm just, here, let me see, open project. Okay, my mouse is just gone. I can see it, oh wait, hold on, I can see it on stream. Let me try it. Okay, here we go. Oh, now it's showing up. Fuck you, dude. Also, Thorns, how you doing? The mouse wants to be free? Apparently. Okay. Cancel. Oh, you're working now? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna save project real quick and see if I can open... Is it this? The animated burb? Maybe? Aha, yes. 4312. So this was my old bird. It's broken. It is quite broken now because I fucked one of the one of the files, and then the leg went away, and every time I tried doing it afterwards, it just wouldn't work. But these were some of the first riggings that I did. And let's see. This was the poop one. Wait, does the poop one work on this one? Maybe not. Hello? Wow. Is this? Huh. That's interesting. But, you know, this is my old bird. I never really did much more with it. This one was, I think I've talked about this on stream before. I made this way too realistic. Like, the wings are way too realistic. And I remember Mr. Beans telling me, you're putting so much work into this. It's not gonna fit. And he was fucking right. He was right. This is way too realistic for what it absolutely needs to be. It absolutely needs to be the it needs to be the fucking goofy shit of it just needs to be goofy, you know? It's just too fast. No, it's not even that it's too, I mean, it is very much the case that so basically I did a lot of I actually went through and used references for bird wings and shit, right? And the problem is that it's a fucking cartoon ass bird, you know? For God's sakes, this is one of the animations, you know? So it's out of place in comparison to everything. Exactly, that's the thing, right? Even things like this, because I had ideas of more natural bird behaviors, and that's fine. And this is something that's okay. But the problem is that, I mean, this one is actually okay, right? But there is a certain level of realisticness that I can only make it look so realistic before it clashes with the goofiness of it, you know what I mean? A feather falling out would be cute. Yeah, no, if I had to do that again, and I think I will, because I need to make a new re-emote. My re-emote is very old, and it's based off of an ancient version of my bird. Back when I still drew it with a leaf poking out of its head. I need to redo my re-emote, and if I do it, it'll probably be something like this, but with like way more cartoonish looking flapping. Mr. B is just jealous of your wings. I mean, listen, I think he eventually realized that I had to learn it the hard way. I do like this one though. I think I need to do something with this, which is like I don't know if people have ever seen this, but parrots will do very much, and especially green cheek conures they'll very much do a like, you what, mate? Like, you know, they'll do a challenge stance quite often. And I absolutely need to do that because it's very, it's very relevant. But now I guess not the difficulty is, but, this is a much more, it's actually kind of more similar to Kid Botkin in that it's more of a sitting down type character, you know? So I have to think about how I'm gonna, I have to draw new legs, I think, for the, so he can be able to stand up. Hey, Interrupter, how you doing? I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. How's weekend treating you? It's going fine so far. I'm sorry for the ads. Music and drafting mails. Nice. Nice. Okay, so next. Now we can go away, Hitler, go away. Also, I need to pull some of my clips and turn them into alerts, I think. Where's Bird? Bird is at home. I still need to figure out how I can do a Bird stream. It's been way too long since Juniper has been on stream. Okay. Next. We can either watch, so I found this video, and at first I thought that this was it's called Thor is an industry plant. Okay? And at first I thought that, you know, oh, with all the recent videos about pirate software, somebody else is making like a takedown of pirate software, and then I realized that it's actually like from 5 months ago. So I'm actually curious now. I have no idea if this is good at all. It's got 100,000 views. I say let's give it a shot. So I don't know, you know, I have no idea. We'll see, okay? Any pirate heads here? I mean, you know what's funny is that a pre-drama take, exactly, yeah. All right, we'll give it a shot. If it's boring, it's boring, right? Thor haters, people high roll. I mean, I don't like it. For me personally, I don't think that I was expecting 2 options. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm sorry. No, wait. This is the other thing, okay? I had no idea why YouTube thought that this would be a good video for me. It says, what Ella Enchanted says about consent. And they are absolutely right. This is 100%. This is 100% something that I would watch. So I think we're kind of. I think I'm kind of leaning towards the Thor video. But if we want to do this one afterwards, we will absolutely do that one afterwards. This world has a lot of problems, but it can never be a horrible place because you're in it. Aw, that's so sweet. RJ Bosses. I rate his favorites every morning that Beans and Really aren't on. Well, yeah, I mean, I think that, like, I think personally, I wouldn't have really had a huge opinion, like, that was negative before all of this. Like, I didn't really think, I just thought he was like, okay, he's kind of a cool dude, whatever, huge stream. I kind of actually I actually kind of would pull up his stream sometimes as, like, to glean some, like, ideas on, let's see, is he on today? No, he's not on. But, like, man, I might have stopped me if I've talked about this before, okay? cannot remember now, but I like the let me see if I can find one. Oh, something like this. Okay. I like
discuss prizes. You ready?
Shh, shh. I like this. I like this tube thing right here. These are where all his bits fall into. And on one hand, they're kind of like a donation bar, you know? But on the other hand, it's not just a donation bar, because every once in a while you'll see the bits dropping in, and one, like a bit will fall in just such a way that like all of them fucking explode out of the tube, and then some of them fall out the sides and stuff. Just kind of like what my emote bubbles do, right? But I just thought it'd be a more interesting version of a like a donation or gold bar. Those little bit cups have been around for ages. Oh, really? Do you know what? Do you know like what he uses to make them, or you like? Because honestly, I would do it. I would essentially get Mr. Beans to do it, right? Like I would just get Mr. Beans to do it, and so that it integrates like with so that it integrates with the bird box, you know. Because we're already figuring out how to get the money, we're already trying to figure out how to get it so that every oh wait, stop, I don't actually want to play more. Go away. We're trying to get basically kind of figure out like how Kid did his dono bar, where it like takes in from like multiple sources and stuff. But obviously, I need to get monetization on YouTube before I do that. So here, before I do anything, please go and subscribe, so I can get those numbers up. I appreciate it. Okay, let's do this. The streamers I've seen it use a little version that's a little glass that fills. Okay, I think I've seen that from like either, I don't know if it's like Botrix or Stream Elements or one of the bots that do it. I totally forgot that is a separate quest. What do you mean? Okay, alright.
Pirate Software's response
okay, stop.
So I was so triggered I had to come out of my slumber to make a video on Pirate Software's response to Stop Killing Games. Not even necessarily about the initiative, just his horrible dogshit fucking arguments. So we're gonna go one by one.
Let's discuss the most common requirement of the initiative, which is games have to be left in a functional, playable state. Now, what happens if that game is...
Wait, this video is covering the recent Stop Killing Games initiative. The reaction Pirate Software has to it leaves a lot to be desired. Live service games will not be ruined. Wait, do we need context before this starts? Okay, hold on. Let's keep...
Online only live service game. Well, if you want that to stay in a functional playable state, that means the devs have to release either server binaries or somehow carve off the game to be a single-player experience.
Or you could just build out some implementations of having people host their own private servers, like many games have before. It's not really that complicated of a thing to do.
Now, many of you are requesting, yes, I should get the server binaries so that I can go and make private servers for this. But that doesn't make a lot of sense in the real world.
Show hog? I don't, what if I don't have a hog? What if I don't?
And the reason why is because it leaves developers open to abuse. So let's explore that a little bit. Let's say that you made your own video game, and you made a live service game. Maybe it's an MMO, maybe it's something else, right? And let's say that I want to monetize that game, but you don't allow monetization of the game by any other party. This makes sense because most creators don't allow for that. You can't just take someone else's art and profit off of it.
I mean, too bad. So sad. I don't know. If you're incapable of monetizing your game through above-the-board means and giving people access to your game in a way that doesn't limit them to whenever you decide to cut support, if that's a problem for you to monetize that game, then sucks to suck. Go do something else. I don't know what to tell you. You should be more than capable. If there's a game that people like playing, you should be more than capable of monetizing that game. Many other companies have done this.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. We're already a minute in, but I can tell that this is like we are lacking some serious context, I think. Create a realistic hog in Blender. I have not, Sabrina, I have not started using Blender. I have not tried. I have not touched Blender at all. And I think I need to learn Blender. Context. Yeah, I think we are unfortunately missing context. Hold on. The context is that this guy's a filthy fucking hater. Ragey, next video. Reddit keeps recommending saucy Blender art to me. Just use spine for hog. I'll do a hog. I'll figure out a hog. Hey, Saphiric Neuron, welcome in. Doing a drive-by boop on Chaos and Yan Yan. Okay, wait, hold on. This is, you know, this is the kind of listen, okay, this is the kind of thing that this feels like a rabbit hole that like Primordial needs to go down and like collect links and give them, you know, in a easily digestible format to Resi. The argument is if people are able to horse service the game as a base and the management is failing. It's worse than you thought. Wait, what is this? Wait, this is a new video. Wait, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? I was right about Pirate Software. I mean, it wasn't hard to see if you looked closely.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So this is a new video. Let's watch it a little bit and see if he essentially provides context for his older video. But you know, this might be like one of those rabbit hole, we go down the rabbit hole type things, right? This guy's an OG hater, shocked.
Ladies and gentlemen, what can I say? I was right about Pirate Software. I mean, it wasn't hard to see if you looked closely.
And to be real with you, some of the best moments that I've had inside of dungeons are because, oh shit, we're all going to die if we don't execute this perfectly, and we hardened up at that moment, we kicked some ass, and we got to live. Everything is perfect.
He's coming, just...
The first red flag, and if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll explain in a second, but the first red flag for someone who is absolutely, completely, and utterly full of shit is someone who is an expert on everything and talks with confidence on everything. And I think the Stop Killing Games initiative was just another great example of him making blatantly just absolutely absurd arguments for what he was talking about with just the confidence of an ungodly expert.
If you want a government initiative to enforce that, that means the government has to build a registry of all of those games and all of that intellectual property that shouldn't be monetized, and then somehow enforce that.
So Thor, aka Pirate Software, might be on his way out, and I can't say that I'm disappointed.
What did he say? Did you call him a gay rat?
Enforce that. That means the government has to build a registry of all of those games and all of that intellectual property that shouldn't be monetized, and then somehow enforce that.
So Thor, aka Pirate Software, might be on his way out, and I can't say.
I heard gay rat. I'm sorry. Also, welcome in Base Toss. Okay, you know what I just realized? Okay, Chaos, I finally now understand Maya's jam emote. Is it based off of the rat emote, the rat jam emote? So he's talking about the feasibility of maintaining software for the purpose of the history. Yes, Acriel. Now I understand it a little bit, but also I never understood why Maya's jam emote like would all of a sudden like have her raise her eyebrows. It would always crack me up because I was like, what is this? What is this supposed to be? I never got it. Okay, amazing. Okay. All right. Okay, I got it. All right,
I'm disappointed. I called this shit 5 months ago, and it's only gotten worse from there. I didn't even cover the fact that there's multiple playthroughs of games where he pulled an Elon Musk and pretended to be proficient at, specifically puzzle games, where he clearly stops the stream to Google on his phone and then comes back and pretends like he solved the puzzle.
I watched his Animal Well playthrough. Okay, I watched the whole thing, but it was on second monitor. And I liked the video. And I remember thinking in the video, I was like, damn, he's fucking good at puzzles, man. I was like, if I was doing this, I'd be fucking stuck. That's what I remember thinking. Okay? And then, during this drama, I'm like reading some of the comments on this WoW drama, and somebody offhandedly mentioned that he faked it. That he like looked up a guide. That he like fucking was clearly, like he says things that happen before he gets there, and he like, and I don't know if that's true, but I rewatched some part of the video, and with that knowledge, it looked so much different to me.
But hey, that's not what you're here for.
Yeah, okay, so I saw Red Radius. Good streamer, by the way, go check him out. Red_Radius. Also known as Red_Racist. But I'm just kidding. But like, so Red Radius was watching basically how he cheated at Animal Well, and then he kind of watched like Tunic footage and basically showed how he cheated at Tunic as well. And I think that the point was that it's not so much that he is cheating at puzzle games, because I feel like that's not cheating at puzzle games is not in and of itself like bad, I would say, because I mean sometimes you just need help, right? Like who cares? But I think that with him specifically, he's gone on record saying that, like, you know, you shouldn't be doing guides for guzzles. Jesus. For puzzles, and that that you're basically just depriving yourself of like a good experience if you cheat at puzzle games, right? No guzzle guide. Yeah, no guzzle guide. Do not come, yes. Because, hey, look, Dismas, welcome in. icebeans is gays, apparently, yes. You gotta guzzle without spoilers. But yeah, like, I think that's the part that was annoying. And it's funny because when I think when was it that we figured out that he had cheated, and it was really something that I don't think other people have covered necessarily. It was a part in Tunic that like was very obviously like, no, this is you look this up. You know, you didn't figure this out on your own, but you pretended to figure it out on your own. Guzzle guides are banned in Republican states. Yeah. Mr. Red. Yeah, no. Mr. Red didn't cheat. No, Mr. Red didn't cheat. Mr. Red was reviewing like his Tunic footage and found like there were places where it's kind of obvious that he was cheating. Like, for example, at one point he mentions the okay, spoilers for Tunic. If you have not played Tunic, look away for the next, like, don't listen. I'm not gonna pull it up actually. But basically, actually, I'm just gonna speak more vaguely about it. So if you want to listen, you can. So there's a puzzle that you kind of find out, but only near the end. And so you wouldn't know what this puzzle would be even called. Okay, it's never named in the game. People know it as like the golden puzzle. The golden puzzle, where like you don't get that page until like way later. That shows like how you can do the puzzle. And so you wouldn't even know what it would be called. And so he, like earlier in his run, he references the Golden Wall puzzle. And he says the Golden Wall puzzle. And then he immediately corrects himself to say, yeah, that puzzle in the door. And it's like, ooh, you obviously know what you're supposed to be doing. Tunic was the one where there's a fourth wall thing he obviously cheats to get. Yes, Saphiric. Yes, that was it too. Like he, no, I don't know about Animal Well because I never played Animal Well, so I wouldn't know. But I do know that there is a fourth wall thing that you have to, like, again, without spoilers, you have to mess with some options essentially to get. And it's actually one that when I played, I found by complete and utter accident. Like, I didn't even know what I did to get to it. Like, I don't remember. I was just, like, playing around with shit. With him, it's like he looks at the clue, and it's like he's obviously looked this up before or whatever. He looks at the clue and he's like, oh, but what if I do this? And then he just does it. And he fails the first time because he didn't do it right. But if you were naturally, and this is the theory anyway, that Red Radius and even I was talking about it. This is the theory, is that if you were genuinely trying to figure this out, you wouldn't, like, go about it the way that he did. Like, if he did it and it failed, he'd try something else, because that's kind of what I did, right? But no, he kept trying. He was like, wait a second, hold on, no, let me try this again. And he tries it again, and he does it right the second time. The Myopic Times, welcome in. Are you still Canadian? No, I am back in the US of A, unfortunately for me. How are you doing, Myopic? Long time. One thing is super funny to me is that his big hacker thing is social engineering. So all this cringe cheating is just his social engineering. Well, God, he's so smart. Well, I went to the bank to get my check for visa shit, and I thought it was a police raid on my on my apartment complex. Silly me, it was just a regular. And okay, I don't remember ordering any raids on your place, but I'll check. Okay. They still look like people like, oh shit, okay, alright. That's a lot more serious than, okay, fuck. I feel bad for joking down. Also, he didn't write stuff down to figure things. I hope people are okay, and okay. I hope you're okay. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it, Myopic. On my lunch break, I saw you were, oh yeah, welcome in. We stream sometimes. I'm sorry, Cass. Also, Chip Chaser, thank you so much for the multi-platform chasing, as per my request. He's so smart and his voice is... Oh, speaking of voice deep, I'm sorry, I know I'm very stun-locked, but I missed a thing from Artemis earlier. Have you seen this pirate software guy claim that 5 years he might have a different voice, and that sometimes guys go through second puberty, not a real thing, but a change in his voice is so big that people are now accusing him of changing his voice to deeper one because of insecurity. I have heard that, Artemis, but I also... So people have explained it that he just has a pretty good, like he's tweaked his mic settings and stuff so that he sounds like really good. And I think that that's way more feasible to me than a voice changer. I don't think that he, you know what would be a really good way to, like, check is that I think, if I'm understanding it correctly, doesn't he sometimes do videos or like segments of his Ferret software stream where, like, he is in it, you know? Yeah, I guess I don't, that doesn't bother me too much. Like, I mean, yeah, I think people will sometimes change their voice in real life too, right? He just EQs. Yes, base toss. That's the word. I don't. It's just a constant lying for dumb reason. Yeah, I guess it's I guess more so the lying would be the bigger thing there, right? Than just saying, like, I just make myself sound better. The Roach scandal was funny mostly because of how he tried handling the Twitch ad apocalypse. You know, I don't know if I remember what he said about the adpocalypse, actually. Vosh actually said it outright, that he trained his voice intentionally, and then you gotta think people who voice... I guess, like, that's the thing, is, like, I don't have a problem with that. And then I guess if you're insecure enough that you lie about it, because I think I think that like we, you know, because if you had a person who was like, okay, if you had like a trans person, you say, yeah, I'm doing like voice training, then it's like, okay, yeah, you know, I understand, and no further questions, you know, because like I think we're basically like trained to be like, oh yeah, you're doing it because you're like trying to, you know, fit closer to like your identity. Like, okay, yeah, that makes total sense. Like, you know, no one's gonna laugh at you for that, or at least not like in this space, right? But then if someone were to say like, yeah, you know, I wear like lifts or something, you know, I think that then it's like there's more, you will get made fun of more, right? He said it doesn't exist because it was only affecting politics. Ooh, I'm fine, so it's not real. Ooh. He bullied small content creators on Ashes of Creation because they killed some NPCs faster than his team did. Ooh. Okay, here, let's go back. Holy shit. Okay.
Good shit, and I got that for you. But here, that's just establishing a pattern of behavior in his character and pretending to be an expert on everything, pretending to be like r/I'm very smart. Probably debated atheism on Reddit in his early days. Now, my main problem is one, yes, pretending to be smart, but the other thing that I have is another way to tell if someone is not a great guy is how he treats his friends. So if you don't know, he was part of a World of Warcraft guild called OnlyFangs, very funny, haha, with a lot of famous streamers in that guild. And if you don't know, this guild is a hardcore guild, and what that means is they permanently die. When their character dies, it's done, they're gone. And these people put hundreds and hundreds of hours into these characters, right? You're leveling up to max level, you're doing raids, dungeons, you're grinding for rare drops on gear. You are spending a significant investment of time. So essentially, if your character dies, you are being robbed of that time. And as you saw in the beginning of the video, he just hightails and fucking runs, and that's not the first time that that's happened. That wasn't even the instance that he got called out on. Okay, it's shitty, it's scummy, self-preservation, fuck your friends, I guess. You're the type of person that I would never take on a raid, ever. I wouldn't take you on a raid, I wouldn't take you on a dungeon, I wouldn't take you to help me fucking farm in the open world, PvE, okay? I don't trust your ass if you're doing that to me. Well, that's fine. If you want to say you're a rat fuck, scumbag, you want to keep your character at all costs, fuck your friends, that's fine. But then, this motherfucker, listen to the way he talks to his friend.
Go on. Yeah, I want to speak to him because I didn't speak to him correctly. I said it again, we all did mistakes, bro. Like, I didn't say...
Okay, we watched most of this, but we're just gonna watch it
again,
okay?
The zero accountability is what makes us so mad, Pirate.
There's no zero accountability, dude. Everyone can do something better. But when you open up and you yell over another person like you were doing earlier... Nah, I'm good.
You joined the call? See, like, he's so egoistically it's insane,
gone, bro. Fuck everything else. Fuck being a fake expert on absolutely everything. Fuck lying about solving puzzles. Fuck lying to your community. This pisses me off the most. There's like 3 or 4 different problems in this like 30-second clip of conversation that I think encapsulates the entire issue. So the first thing he does is immediately cut off his friend in the middle of a sentence.
It's about the zero accountability is what makes us so mad, Pirate.
There's no zero accountability. When you open up and you yell over another person like you were doing earlier.
Even if you didn't think you were wrong in the conversation, the way you conducted yourself after your friend had their fucking character die, hundreds of hours just completely gone, to turn it around on them, talk over them in the middle of a sentence, and then claim that they're not letting you speak is art, okay? You have elevated being a dipshit to such an extent that I don't even know if I could replicate it properly. The other thing he does is claim that he's taking accountability.
Is that you working on the outline below the video? So I'm, okay, so actually, if anyone's interested. So I'm currently meshing this, this image. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna create, like, essentially a mesh that will then enable it to be, manipulated later. So I want to create like an animation, for example, that where the head part, like, warp it. So you know you've seen the I'm sure y'all have seen those little squishy toys that have like the eyes bug out. So I want to kind of do choking the chicken. Yeah, choking the chicken. I want to kind of do like that head animation, but I do need that head to be like warpable, right? So I'm gonna try to mesh the whole thing. If I need to break it up into parts, I will, but I'd rather not break it up into parts. So I'm just gonna try and mesh the whole thing first and see what happens. Can I get some dinosaur emotes to get kind of closer to birds than anything else? What kind of dinosaur emotes? Birds are dinosaurs, so you technically, all of the emotes that I have on my channel that are birds are actually dinosaurs, if you want to put it that way, right? Standard modern raptor. I wouldn't be
There's
opposed.
no zero accountability, dude. Everyone can do something better.
This is like if I go to a gun range, don't practice proper firearm safety, accidentally shoot someone, and then I get confronted about it, I misdirect responsibility and then say that, look, man, everyone can do better. It's not that I'm dodging accountability. I'm saying, yeah, we all made mistakes. Everyone can do better. You see Tommy over there, he accidentally dropped his magazine on the ground. These are tier 1 manipulator strategies. If you have any experience with this, it is very obvious, but I think in normal conversation, it's hard to catch these things. The point of the gun range example is to illustrate that we would never accept this answer in any other more serious situation. Saying everyone made mistakes is not taking accountability for the things that you did wrong. He is arguing against a straw man. He is making the argument that everyone can do better.
There's no zero accountability, dude. Everyone can do something better.
He's essentially just not responding at all, but pretending like
okay,
he
but
is.
I want to hear
No
about
one
the
has
previous
said,
drama.
There's not things we can all do better. No one has ever disagreed with that statement. That statement is meaningless. It's a statement that's designed to make it sound like you're taking accountability when you aren't. Everyone in every situation that has ever existed could do something better, unless you are literally the perfect human. He's quick to point out other people's mistakes in very specific terms when talking about what the tank did wrong, but when it comes to him, everyone can do something better. I want you to keep that in mind because this is a tactic that I've seen him use a lot in a lot of different situations, and that leads us in to the fact that after this incident, there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens, but the most important thing is he's resorted to the classic manipulator bully tactic of trying to silence information for one, and the method he's doing that by is copyright claims. Ah, yes, the irony, Mr.
The government has to build a registry of all of those games and then somehow enforce that.
Is submitting copyright claims on people. You know, my favorite thing about that clip is the fake confused look he gives, as if he doesn't understand the way copyright works. Apparently he can thank me personally after my video because he figured it out and he's using it to do this.
Hey, Kronos, we have to file a legal complaint against that dude earlier. I'm gonna pause this for a moment.
Oh yeah, the dude who... Why is it so loud? Hold on. God damn.
There was a dude earlier today that went onto Reddit and said that he was using my voice in a video game, showed a bunch of videos of it, and then put that game up on Steam. A lot of people in the thread told him not to do that, that would end up being a legal problem for him. He did it anyway. So I filed a DMCA claim, and he's now filed a counterclaim against me. We're going to take you to court. You're going to lose. You cannot use somebody's likeness or voice in any way inside of your games without their permission. It's a really stupid thing to do.
Which is not true,
Incredibly
right?
so. So I'm going to send this over to Kronos now because he is a lawyer in copyright law. That is his job.
Hey, buddy, I worked at Blizzard Entertainment, and actually that's not
true.
illegal. I mean, the irony of someone in pirate software trying to file a DMCA claim because someone used their voice in their video game is fucking hilarious. And on top of that, regardless of the law, which I'm about to get into in a minute here, because pirate software is 100%
Why would he ever lie?
Morally, this is just reprehensible. No one is playing that game as an alternative to watching your streams. You are not monetarily hurt by this. It's certainly not hurting your reputation any worse than it is already. And you're depriving people of potential entertainment, all to feed your petty little ego. On top of that, actually what he's doing isn't even illegal, because Thor didn't do his research and didn't realize that that person didn't even use his voice in the video game. Those were clips that were edited on Reddit. Those had nothing to do with the actual audio of the game. The person's original game just featured a cockroach in a wizard's hat as a parody of pirate software, which, if you don't know anything about copyright, one of the legal defenses is fair use, and one of the big legal defenses for that is parody. Thor's face and voice is not represented at all in that video game that he DMCA'd, and you would think he would take a second to do some research to find out if it's actually in there, or at least take a little peeky, a little look-see, okay?
This is so fucking cringe. Yeah, like I mean, I don't know if he, like, just didn't know that part. I think that was his, like, defense later on, was that he was under the impression that that person had published the game with Thor's actual voice in it, and it turned out that he hadn't like looked at the Steam game because he hadn't like he didn't do it, like the developer did not put Thor's voice in it. So you know, there's that, right? Hold on, I need to see, so I need to create body. Oh, okay, here we go. So I'm gonna do some bones, and I need to select the bird. Aha, here, bird. Let's do a bone here, there. A bone. We'll just put some bones around the face. This might be too many bones. But we'll see. Okay. Your Honor, word on the street was that he did it. Burge business true.
After the fact, and see in the counterclaim if he mentions the fact that your voice is not even fucking in there, before trying to take his livelihood away for what would already, even if you're legally in the right, an illegitimate reason. Just absolutely reprehensible, scummy behavior, but this was not enough for him because he wanted to silence more criticism, so he files a community guideline strike against another creator trying to take away his livelihood as well. Keep in mind, this is his job, this is what he makes income off of, and Pirate Software wants to take that away from him, make him work a fucking wage slave 9 to 5, suffer for the rest of his life because he said something that Pirate Software didn't like. Man, this guy just loves taking
I saw a thing talking with the lawyer that responded to that. His stance was that it was not a copyright because the sound isn't copyrighted. Even if he hadn't used it in the stream version, it could possibly fall under unfair appropriation, but that would also have a degree of fair use, which they hadn't made a case against. Ooh, that's very interesting, Quasi-Spec. Welcome in, by the way. That's interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know the legal stuff. I do know that like his likeness being in there would have definitely fallen under fair use, but I don't know about like the copyright part of it, right? Okay, I need to weight this stuff first, so we'll see. Okay.
Hours of people's lives away, taking away their work on a video game, taking away their work building up their character in WoW, taking away all of the countless hours and hours someone has on their YouTube channel. He's like a fucking soul stealer, bro. This motherfucker is a necromancer.
Soul stealer!
Bro sent another DMCA request? No. If you actually looked at the image that you saw, that was a community guidelines violation. That is not a DMCA. You came over here from Joker's community, and you didn't actually look at any of the information that he displayed on screen. You read it on LSF over on Reddit because it says in the title that it was a DMCA, yet prominently on the screen it says it's a community guidelines violation, which is not sent by me. That's YouTube taking it down. Educate yourself.
Listen how smug Pirate the Necromancer is. No, I didn't.
Wait. Wait, it's the... No, stop. I need that as a fucking, wait. Oh my god. Why wouldn't it play? Oh my god, it was muted. Stop. Stop!
Here! Educate yourself!
It's a great sound play.
File a DMCA because I had legitimate promise to copyright. I reported his channel because he was bullying me. I tried to take away his livelihood because he commented on my dog shit horrible reputation and lack of accountability. Bro, I don't think you understand. I worked for Blizzard Entertainment, and actually, you're not allowed to bully Blizzard employees. Speaking of bullying, you want to see what actual bullying looks like?
You basically have to evocate to get your mana back for the next pull.
How are you doing?
Remind me. Sorry, I don't play the game, so I forget. If you remind me, I can help you out real quick.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm the only mage in the party. You're right, Jen. If only someone else would cast Arcana. If only.
Okay. Okay, I'm liking this so far.
Can't really keep wishing for things that just aren't here, though.
Also, look at that fucking booty on the
Can't wish for the rogue. Can't wish for another mage. Yes, arcane.
Wait, also, what is this supposed to... Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let it
Brother,
go.
may I have some oats? Oh, since we have 2 mages, we could probably poly the
Looking, yeah, looking.
Wait, we have 2 mages. Oh. Man.
Yeah, I can poly.
Here I've been the only one casting arcane. Incredible.
Oh, it's crazy.
It's wild, right?
So Pyrat the Necromancer, it was such a shitty mage that he got 2 members of his party killed because he didn't realize he had enough mana, casted the wrong spell on the wrong monsters, and you can see him here just shit-talking a new player who doesn't play the game in the middle of a raid. He's trying to learn the fucking game, and Pirate Software is literally bullying this guy and mocking him the entire time. You want to talk about bullying, dog? One of the things I hate more than anything on this earth is cry bullies, and you can see Pirate Software literally just bullying this guy. But when it comes to people covering his actual fuck-ups and actual mistakes, lack of accountability, lack of character, just complete lies, he freaks the fuck out, DMCA's people, he reports them for bullying and harassment. I mean, it's just an absolute joke. I was right about this guy. I just wanted to point out a little bit more of the subtle manipulative things, just point out that it's not just a questionable lack of character, it's also being a little bit manipulative, a little bit psychopathic, and a whole lot of narcissistic. But yeah, if you guys have any other drama you want me to cover, top upvoted comment, I will make a video about it, whatever that happens to be. I am interested in a little bit of this content. It's a little spicy, it's a little fun, and I feel like I can give perspective or pick up on a little bit of things that a lot of the other creators have missed. But you know the drill.
Also, okay, first of all, I have to say that top upvoted comment becoming a video, that's actually a very interesting way to get comments on your video. But also, I don't know what the fuck I've created. This looks like a fucking nightmare. What the hell is this, dude? This would probably actually make a really good, like, fucking, I feel like this would make a really good emote, you know? Like, where it, like, starts out like this and then, like, slowly... Just Monica? Oh my god, okay. I don't know what happened, okay? I didn't mean for this to happen. I've clearly fucked something up in the rigging. I think that I can't look away. Okay, alright. Go back. Okay, this didn't really tell us about any of the previous shit, but, you know. Pirate. This pirate saga is it is a pretty interesting saga. I think everybody really likes a good fall from grace story, you know? I think that's probably what's happening, right? Okay. What do we okay, you know what? I think what I will do, I know it's a bit of a shorter stream, but I need to go back and work on my video essay. But you know what? I'll give you a little sneak. Well, it's not really a sneak peek per se. But what I'll most likely be doing is I will be on my Discord after, like, I'll take a break, and then I'm gonna be on my Discord working on the like the script and the stuff for it. And it'll probably be like I saw a kid doing this the other day in his Discord, and I'm gonna steal that idea. Okay. I'm gonna steal the idea, and have it be like a fucking, like a stage thing where I'm not gonna be distracted by other people, but other people can watch if they want to. And and that way I'll be able to, because otherwise I've tried doing research on stream. It doesn't work. I get stun locked way too easily. I'm too ADHD for that. I get it, you hate us. Thanks for the stream, I guess. I appreciate, and short stream, thanks for the stream. Yeah, no, it is a short stream. What will be the topic of the essay? Okay, yeah, here, let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, can I help you? Fine, I will bring the kitty. Hold on. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna get the kitty and then I'll talk about the thing. Hi, buddy. Yeah, I know. No kitty, only hog. No, you don't need to show them your hog, okay? It is Talos. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. I don't ever hold you this way. This way feels like really awkward. It feels much better to hold you this way. Oh, it's him. Chills. Hi. The best part, I think the best part about the best part of Talos is when he's just woken up from his nap and he comes out and he sits down like in front of you or whatever, and he's just like, and like slowly blinking, and he's very clearly very sleepy still, and still like brain is still booting up time, you know? I love that moment. It's like the highlight of my day sometimes. Okay. So, very quickly, the video essay. I don't think I will... Just make sure he doesn't go into the room. Talos. Yeah, leave him alone. Okay, so... The best part is that he doesn't smell like a mushroom. No, you know what, Sabrina? I actually would sometimes prefer that he smells like a mushroom, because sometimes he's stinky. He's a stinky boy sometimes. What I'm working on is it's a video essay on like how the USPS kind of was fucked over by the Republicans. That's the main you know, that's what the video is about. And I have the script mostly written out. I just need to like now work on like the visual parts of it, and then putting it together, and then actually recording it. So I'm gonna try to get a good chunk of it done this week, or this weekend. So if y'all wanna watch me write it out and like fucking do that shit, I'll be in my Discord after. I'm gonna take a really quick break, and then I'll be on my Discord afterwards. And y'all are welcome to come by and like chill out and just watch me do that. So, you know, in the meantime, I do need to figure out how to send people over from from YouTube. There's only 2 of y'all in there right now, which I really appreciate, by the way. But if y'all can like the stream, here I will pull up the stream linky. No, nope. Do not do that. If y'all can like the stream, please do watch or do what in the Discord. So I'll be working on my video essay after this in the Discord. So if you want to do that, please do. Please also like the video if you wouldn't mind, like the video of the the live stream, and subscribe so that I can get some people in before that video drops, you know. But that being said, I will be back tomorrow. We'll do actual politics tomorrow. Okay, I promise. I just have not had the spoons to do it today. Who do we want to go over to on Twitch? Oh, look. Oh, you know what? No, I know. Sansol is on. I'm just gonna make sure that he's not like raiding out or some shit. He raided us last time, so I'm gonna raid him today. Looks like he's 3 hours into stream, so you know what? I think that that's pretty safe. So we are gonna go over to Sansol. If you have my emotes, you can spam them. Hey, sir! Sorry, he's trying to break into the thing, okay? Here, we'll just do like a beans raid, okay? But yeah, I will be good. I will see y'all tomorrow. Get in the Discord. Yeah, I know, sir. Yeah, okay. If you have my emotes, you can use this one. If not, let me very quickly see what we can use. Here, we can do... if you don't have my emotes, that's totally fine. Although I would like it if you sub to me. You can do this one instead, okay? We'll do a beans raid alu. Alright, be good. See y'all tomorrow. Take care. Say hi to Sansol.